bigger cause it had to be. I always knew I had it, but just not at this capacity. I recognize the gravity, closer to the summit, stacking chips and counting nuggets. I've been stunting, baby, cause I'm dropping buckets. Hey, yeah, like it's nothing. Hey, in the kitchen chopping onions. Hey, tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming, cause I'm dropping buckets. Hey, yeah, like it's nothing. Earn my respect and burn a budget. Ay, tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming, baby, cause I'm dropping buckets. Earn my respect and burn a budget. Tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming, baby, cause I'm dropping buckets. Took a deal, sign another deal, post up in the hills on the rail, headed for a mill, travel with me still, getting kills, all this pop appeal, got these pop stars try popping in, and they getting pop for real. I ain't tryna build, I was tryna lead a mill, getting to it, before I hopped up the block, I was still going through it, friends doing pills, and came faster than it should've. I was Buddy Hill, shooting at a pace soon as I pull up, dropping buckets. Hey, yeah, like it's nothing. In the kitchen chopping onions. Yeah, tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming, cause I'm dropping buckets. Hey, yeah, like it's nothing. Hey, earn my respect and burn a budget. Hey, tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming, baby, yeah, I'm dropping buckets. Drop some cash for me, don't worry about my past for me. I'm driving with no gasoline, this life I live's a fantasy. Yeah, I do this for my dogs, all my day ones and my family. My life gon' live through them if I end up in any tragedies. I hope y'all understand this shit got bigger cause it had to be. I always knew I had it, but just not at this capacity. I recognize the gravity, closer to the summit, stacking chips and counting nuggets. I've been stunting, baby, cause I'm dropping buckets. Hey, yeah, like it's nothing. Hey, in the kitchen chopping onions. Hey, tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming, cause I'm dropping buckets. Hey, yeah, like it's nothing. Hey, earn my respect and burn a budget. Hey, tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming, baby, cause I'm dropping buckets.
Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream build, our first 9800X3D PC build here at UFD Tech. I had to wait for my back order to come in. Didn't get one as a sample, so we're now building our 9800X3D. ASRock, however, did provide us with the X870E Tai Chi motherboard. This thing's intense. This thing is wild. We'll get into that in a second. In case you guys want to know what we are building today, you can type !build into chat to get all of those details of the parts list that we're doing. This is going to be a build for one of our employees, the newest employee here at UFD Tech, Robert. He has been working with us on benchmarking and writing, getting a lot of videos produced, making it so that we're not just producing news content, but also review content and otherwise. So we're gonna reward him with a 9800X3D as a kind of big welcome to the UFD Tech family.
Oh, that's awesome.
Remember to socket your 9800X3D responsibly, and if we don't, we're prepared either way. So that's gonna happen. So that's the build, ! build if you want the parts list. At the end of the build, it's not just Robert who's getting new parts, it's also, we're gonna be doing a giveaway for a gaming laptop. You can type !prize to learn the details about that. We only do those live giveaways at the end once we're done building, so that way it's a little simpler for everybody. So once we're done building, we'll do a live giveaway of a laptop, ! prize to get the details on that, ! build to get the details on the PC build. We have the ASRock X870E Tai Chi motherboard. We've got the AMD Ryzen 7 9800X3D, which I will try to put in properly. And then we have the Noctua NHD 15G2 LBC edition. This is the one for AMD, the low base convexum, glucose, low base convexity.
What are you doing?
I said it right.
What are you doing?
Glucosamine chondroitin. It's good for your joints. But first, before we get into the build, before we get into the assembly of this new Ryzen 9000 series X3D chip, we got a little fan mail to open up. We gotta see what this package is. Oh, I think this is for Michael, actually. Michael! Any recommendations on cutting down dust in my PC? Yeah, stop shedding. So I think this is Scarfo's package from last week that was supposed to come in for you. And guys, in case you want to send us fan mail in the future, you can do so. Type !PO box and you'll get the details about how to send us fan mail. We open it live. We do make sure that it's not anything outrageous. But it was your birthday last week. Happy birthday,
yes, it
Michael.
Was. Thank you.
You existed for another year.
I did.
Congrats.
28 total.
This was a rough one too.
28-year streak.
This last one was brutal on you.
I came close.
Yeah. Yeah. We almost wiped them out.
Almost got a streak broken.
Yeah. Almost combo break that. All right, he's just going for it. He's opening the package. Whoa. Oh, that's a lot of fun stuff. I'm just gonna take. Oh, I see what it is. All right, this says, scan the QR code. Foggy, this corn is for you.
Thank you.
What do we have? What do we have?
Oh,
Happy Pop.
Happy Pop.
Show it in the, move to the camera, man. There you go.
Happy
now
Pop.
open it on camera. You need to cut that.
No, I don't. There's a peel tab. I'm gonna cut it.
You should cut it.
I'm gonna cut it.
I'm really a corn. This is my human costume. Oh man, that's two different socks.
Where do you find this stuff?
Oh man, that is two different socks. Oh, that's
whoa, whoa!
Are they grippy?
No,
they are.
They are grippy. The text is grippy, so that goes on the bottom. But then this is the actual print of the sock.
I like my corn grippy.
Hang on, you want to switch for me?
How do we join the giveaway? Type !, giveaway to get the details for that. You could also type !, prize to learn about the laptop that we're giving away at the end of the build. Enjoy your gift.
It looks like it was
Multi-stage.
Yeah. Corn dude.
Corn
Oh,
dude.
it's corn holders.
Corn dude, corn holders.
Ooh, oh, they're grippy. I like my corn grippy, bro. Thank you, Scarfo. I gotta get some corn. I mean, we're entering the off season.
Last one, some more Wily Wallabies.
Looks like the subscribe and save happened to overlap with my birthday.
The watermelon.
Let's go. Should we bust these open?
Those are those really good ones we were eating like a week or so ago.
Okay, that's not corn? You don't know that.
Oh yeah, these were baller.
No, thank you. I'm good for right now. Carly, you want one? You want to snack
Pat
it?
to me. Oh.
Thank you, Scarfo. I think he's here.
No, I think he's probably busy. You want to take those? Thank you, Scarfo. Thank you for the fan mail. Guys, in case you want to participate for next week's Fan Mail Friday, you can type !PO box, send us something. Little small gifts like that make our life. It doesn't have to be anything. It could be a handwritten note. You want to tell Kyler how much you despise Burger King. You could do that. You could write that note. You could mail it in. !PO box in case you want to engage with that. All right. But now it's time for PC build. So I'm going to tell all you guys a little secret. Okay? Robert doesn't know I'm giving him the whole PC. He just thinks I'm giving him a 9800 X3D setup. He doesn't know all of it's happening. It's gonna be a little bit of a surprise. So, we've got a lot of parts to it. 9800 X3D. Look at that. But I think it's time for something, I'm not sure. Whoa, shout out to Radioactive Llamas for the Prime sub. think it's time for something. Not quite sure what it is. You enjoying? What GPU type exclamation point build, man? Shauna, you know how to. You've been here before.
You can build a gaming desktop for around $1,000, but I want to go all out.
I did it really
so
fast.
I spent around
Camera couldn't
$2,000.
keep up with me.
Doesn't always happen in the bedroom.
Always happen in the bedroom.
9800 X3D. Gorgeous CPU. Going in this gorgeous motherboard. Go ahead and zoom that out a scooch. The ASRock X870E Tai Chi. I do kind of feel that way. It's got Wi-Fi 7, so you're gonna be able to get that full speed internet. Casper, you literally clicked on the stream that says Shorts stream. Oh, look at that board. Oh, it's reflective because it's got a lot of the plastic tape, but oh man, this is a thunk. Oh, is that it? It's got an M.2 slot next to the RAM.
That's pretty good.
It's got the quad RAM slots. It's got more M.2. It's got an easy release for the graphics card. That heatsink's massive.
Oh, we got a super chat. XPod X with $2 saying, can the 9900K handle the 5090 4K 144 Hertz max?
No, no, it can't. It's got 5 gig Ethernet. Look at that. We've got, I think we have USB 4 back here. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous board. Nice little back plate. A lot to go with it. Oh boy. Extra slots for the Fent reactor. What does that mean, Kyler? What's a Fent
I
reactor?
understand it now.
You're just gonna laugh at me, you're not gonna explain it?
I don't know what a Fent reactor is. Is it a reactor powered by Fent?
When they have vents? Alright, we're gonna peel this motherboard. It's got a lot of peels. Very appealing. Whoa, got that one. Okay. Got that one. What are you booing me for?
You said very appealing.
That's fair. Kind of deserve that. Got another peel right here. What? And then another peel under. It has 2 peels for that? ASRock. Hey dude, I got a question. Okay. Chat, why is he bald now? Type exclamation point bald. Oh no! UFD Twink Death has been insane. Kyler, that seems to be funny. You want to explain it to me?
I understand it now.
So he's saying that you used to resemble a twink.
Those yellow cakes
Kinda.
from Hostess?
Sometimes.
All right. Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
But then you grew up.
Okay. I've got a question. Okay. Feel free to ask it. Don't just keep saying you got a question.
Don't give up. Don't give up, Key.
Does that say don't give up twink?
Yeah.
Is that what it's saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I am.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just peeling the plastic on this motherboard. It's a lot. It's a lot here. Oh, yeah. Let's go with that. Okay. Hey, dude, what mic are you using? Sennheiser or something.
Michael isn't in here.
MKH50. Sennheiser MKH50, if that helps you. How much storage? Type exclamation point build to get all the details. And live, thank you for the Prime sub, appreciate it. Oh man, this peel is not smooth. Exclamation point build to find out all of the parts list. It is 2 terabytes. We got a Samsung 990 Pro in this. Sitting here waiting on a Zoom call for the prosecutor to join me. Wish me good luck that I get out of my ticket for doing a wheelie. I'm not gonna do that. Smeef, thank you for the $2 super chat.
Did you really do that?
No.
Dang. Good. Shout out Smeef for the $2. More like MKBHD 96. That was bad, dude. Bad joke.
FBI, open up!
Which one of us hasn't done 3 times the speed limit in a residential zone on a supercar? Huh? Let those of you without traffic tickets that expensive cast the first offense. Hey, Kyler, can you go get the RAM? I left it on my desk. Please and thank you. 1 bit from Jimmy O, thank you. Is 4060 and a Ryzen 5 7500F a good combo? Vortex Gaming, yes it is. Use it in X670E and died, you have to flash the BIOS. For a 9800X3D, yeah you would, in case that's not, it's not supported by X670Es like straight out of the box. How to learn about PC builds? YouTube, honestly. Just, there's so many resources, so many different videos out there about how to build a computer. Just even searching that, you will get plenty of helpful tutorials. All right, this is my first time ever using an M.2 slot next to the RAM. I have seen Asus at one point had a DIMM.2 slot, which was like, it was like a RAM slot, but has special adapter that you then put the SSD into that went here. I never used that, but never an SSD slot next to the RAM. Oh, it's got that quick setup there. I have like knives and stuff.
I bit it open for you.
Thank you for biting it open for me.
No.
I don't know says, I built my first PC and turned it on for the first time. All the fans turned on and RGB. Does that mean I did it right? Any issues I need to look out for? I don't know. Thank you for the $5 super chat. There's plenty of issues you need to look out for. Fans turning on doesn't necessarily mean it works. Does the screen turn on when you plug it in? Because that would be the first indication. Things that you need to look out for is when you boot it up for the first time, going into the BIOS and enabling XMP or EXPO memory to make sure that your RAM is going to be at the fastest speed, or depending if you're on like a Ryzen 5000, it would be called DOCP. Setting those up would be pretty important. Otherwise, it's a lot of plug and play situation. There's not a whole lot that you need to worry about. But fans turning on is a good sign. We did a couple PC builds during our charity stream, and one of them had the fan spin up and one of them didn't. And the one that didn't have the fan spin up wasn't working. So that it also, you know, like with the 9800X3D that we have right here, if you try to put this in a motherboard that hasn't had its BIOS updated to support it, you could turn on the PC and the fans will spin up and it'll look like it's working, but you'll never get a display out because it actually doesn't know how to use the CPU. So that can also be a problem. But thank you for the super chat.
Wow.
What do you think of, for example, the 4080 Super cooled with the 240mm radiator? Didn't MSI show that off at Computex? They had like their liquid cooled 4080 Supers.
I think so.
Okay. I just installed the 2TB 990 Pro. It's under this slot right here next to the RAM slot. We'll get into the RAM in a second. What do I need to do in order to get a free 4090? Wait for our next giveaway, because our current giveaway is for, Kyler, can you go grab the Tower 600? Please, for me, thank you. Our current giveaway is for a 4080 Super, and I believe I forget what CPU it is. Type exclamation point giveaway on Twitch to get the full spec list of that PC. It's a Ryzen 9000 of some kind.
No.
I don't know. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate you. You're welcome. Assuming all else equal, is 4 by 16 gigabytes RAM better or worse than 2 by 24 gigs? Google seems confident 2 by 32 is better. Four RAM sticks is always going to have more incompatibility issues on a consumer platform than just having 2 RAM sticks. This is our current giveaway PC for the month. This is our big giveaway PC. We're doing it, it's like running for 6 weeks instead of 4 weeks simply because my wife is having our 4th child, so I couldn't make it so that I knew when I would be available to do this. Thank you. That's gonna be my life in a little bit. So this is the Tower 600. We have a 9950X. We've got a 9950X in this. And a 4080 Super in Thermaltake's new Tower 600 case in matcha green. It's a gorgeous computer. Zach Turf helped me build this during our charity stream. This is our current giveaway. So if you want a free 4090, that's going to be our next giveaway after the 4080 Super giveaway. So you'll have to stick around in Twitch chat in order to find out all the details. Vortex Gaming asks, how much did the build you're making cost? Actually, less than you would think. The motherboard was provided by ASRock because they wanted me to build with their board, and I was more than happy to with how gorgeous this board is. The cooler I bought a while ago when it launched, however much this is, probably $100 to $120. I had to buy the RAM, which was about $150. I had to buy the SSD, which was again about $150. I had to buy the CPU, which is $480, the 9800X3D. The GPU that's going in here, this was actually provided with a review sample a long time ago. So this is not something that I paid for. It is just something that we have on hand, as well as, we'll get to it in a second, the Montech Gear Seekers collaborative case. This was provided by Montech and Gear Seekers for us to build in. So a significant portion of this build was made more affordable by brand partners helping us out with that. So you type exclamation point build to see all of the parts lists. I mean, the total price of this build is probably right around $4,000, $3,500, somewhere in there. Include fire extinguisher. That came with the Office, and we just have it on hand because, you know, 9800X3D poppin' is the word on the street. So as long as I install it correctly, I'll be fine. What GPU should I pair with an i3 4150 and 8 gigs of RAM with a $200 budget? I would upgrade your RAM to 16 gigs. I would then take the $150 you have, buy something like a, not a 10, like a 3060,
coming in.
like a 2060 Super, maybe? Flurry Fury. Sorry. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Like a used RX 580 or something. I would go newer than that. I think you could get like a 2060 Super. Question, for production/game development, Blender and Photoshop, should I wait for the 9950X3D or just buy an Intel 285K Ultra? Ooh, Odeon. I would wait. I'd wait. The 9800X3D gives me a lot of hope for what the 16-core chips are going to do in productivity. Seeing how much gains AMD made with this generation.
No.
FF, thank you for the €5 super chat saying try to install the CPU vertically to prove Buildzoid's theory. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I want Robert to be able to use this computer. Ooh, man, this RAM fits in with this motherboard. Look at that color matching right there. That's how I feel. You know, I thought I was done peeling the motherboard. Totally forgot about the backside. Isn't that how it always is? Forget the backside of your computer. What does that mean, Kyle?
What do you mean by that?
All right, that's peeled off now. We're good to go. All right, all the peeling should be over with this motherboard. Is this giveaway US only? Type exclamation point shipping to know the details about the Thermaltake Tower 600 giveaway. With regards to the Gigabyte G5 laptop, yes, that is US only. one pretty motherboard. I agree. ASRock has made a stellar looking motherboard here. And I honestly think like the Noctua cooler isn't gonna look too garish next to it. I think it's gonna, the brown, black, and gold kinda, it's got a vibe. There's gonna be a little silver thrown in as well.
Got a vibe.
All right, I'm gonna install the CPU bracket before I forget.
Are you serious right now?
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley. All right, so we've got the next gen Noctua cooler, the low base convexity, which is something that Noctua did specifically for this generation, making it so that the plate that contacts the CPU has different curvature levels to it to match the curvature of the CPU itself, not the curvature of the Earth, because as we all know,
You gotta get your toy out.
yes, thank you.
I can dig that.
I am not above instructions, especially for CPU coolers. Always,
I understand it now.
always a tricky pickle. That's the situation. So we're gonna go ahead and take off the mounting mechanism of the motherboard right now. Get rid of that. Noctua, Hoctua. What does that mean? Play it, play it, play it, play it.
I don't have it.
Oh, not that one, but play the other one.
The weather outside is rizzy, but the fire is so skibbity. And since I've got to go, Ohio, Ohio, Ohio.
Thank you, Kyler. Noctua spread on that thing. Is the NZXT N7Z790 a good MOBO? They're beautiful. They're good looking motherboards. I found that there are some like, I don't know, practical hiccups with some of NZXT's motherboards. We have, can't remember if it's an X670 or a B650 on one of our builds. And in order to take the graphics card out, we have to take off the M.2 heatsink every time because we can't reach the GPU release mechanism. So it's a huge pain in the butt. It's kind of like unfunctional in that way, but I don't know if that applies to the Z790. But the B650 one, a little bit of a struggle.
You're not that guy.
What do you think about mobile gaming? If you're talking about things like the Steam Deck or the Switch, I enjoy it. If you're talking about things like playing on your phone, I don't play games on my phone, so I don't really know much about it. Have you guys had any issues with ASRock motherboards? Just with long boot times, that's really the biggest pickle that I always find myself in with ASRock motherboards. At least with the B650 and X670 generations, they always took about, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds longer than other motherboards. But also that was like back when they launched. I have not built with one recently. So we've got the little retention bracket that's supposed to go on here. On AM5, choose the -7mm offset hole position to ensure optimal contact and quality performance. Yes, sir, Noctua. Okay.
The weather outside is rizzy.
Please say skibidi. Why did you want me to say
The
that?
weather outside is rizzy, but the fire is so skibbity.
I gotta cut this open. May I ask a question? PH0 is more than welcome to ask a question. And you already just did, so go ahead and ask another. Have you changed thermal pads in builds or have thoughts on them? I have. Thermal pads, I'm okay with doing thermal paste. Pads that don't necessarily... Oh, unless you're talking about like the thermal pads that like are like for VRMs and stuff. I have changed those. That really helped in like the 3090. It doesn't really help in a lot of situations.
Will you overstock this?
We do not sell PC builds, so no, we will not be doing that. This is actually one for our employee. What happened to your hair? Type exclamation point bald, emit venom. 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 There's a whole thing. Gotta install this properly. How much power supply would be great with the Ryzen 7 7700X and RX 7700 XT? Oh, I'm using. Oh, hey. This is not a standard screw. This is a star screw.
Whoa.
I was using a Phillips and it was still going in.
Any thoughts on MSI?
Oh, I should probably.
MSI Carbon X8. Oh, it keeps moving. X870E. I'm eyeing one for my 9800 X3D build. That was 100 bitty.
Oh, thank you for the 100 bits. Oh, it's on the Streamlabs alert.
Aha, there's it.
I don't have any thoughts on it. I've always liked the carbon boards. I built X570. But the X570, no, I'm thinking of the unified boards. I've done a lot of carbon builds back in my day. They're always just in a good price point. They're always in a good space as far as the feature sets that you get and the price that you pay for it. So if that's what you're eyeing up, that's in your price range, go for it. I haven't heard any problems with it. All right, let's go ahead and install this 9800X3D. Let me get rid of the clamshell so that we can actually see the print on this. Boom. Trying to block the light so you can see it. 9800X3D, 8 cores, 16 threads, Zen 5, Gen 2 of 3D V-Cache, great at productivity, phenomenal at gaming, tremendous value at $480. That's in there. That's in there. That's not a bad installation, guys. That's not a bad. Did you know it was user error, guys? Did you know it was user error? Hey, guys, did you know that when the CPU exploded on the other people's boards, it was user error? Because people don't think I know that, even though I said it every time I mention it. Anyways, 9800X3D is firmly installed. Hopefully no popping here. If there is some popping, we're ready to pop back.
BK2157 with a 100 bitty donation. Thanks. This helps my choice paralysis so much.
I got you, man. Got you, man. Yeah, carbon boards are great. Enjoy. Have fun. When are you planning on building it? When the 9800X3D is in stock, Brett, you have to keep saying it. They don't know it was user error. Is it possible it was user error if the chip explodes? I don't think so. I don't. Could it be real? Could it be user error? I don't know. The question is, if it was user error, why are we hearing about it on the 9800X3D and not other CPUs? Is there something about the 3D V-Cache aspect that causes them to pop that doesn't cause other chips to pop? Still user error, but what is it about the 9800X3D specifically? Why? Thank you, Anonymous. You did the hater thing, and Anonymous came in with it was a whole.
That was a lot all at once.
Are you live on Twitch too? Rapid fire, yes, indeed. We are live on Twitch, YouTube horizontal, and YouTube vertical.
Oh, you watching the Tyson versus Jake fight tonight?
Oh man,
coming in hot with the no.
All right, I'll get back to that in a second. Magoo with the ARS 500 super chat. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you. Saying it's not a lot, but I really like your videos and the message you send. Thank you so much. Bless you and have a wonderful day.
It's an Argentine peso.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It doesn't matter. You didn't have to give anything. So the fact that you did, don't discount yourself. With regards to the Paul Tyson fight.
I love you too.
Zepo, thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
Woo!
Look at you go.
You just subbed?
That's gonna go for a little while.
I love you too.
With the Tyson Paul fight, do I want to see Mike Tyson knock out Jake Paul? Yes.
You just subbed?
Will I participate in this clear cash grab and festering boil of capitalism? No. Will I find out about it afterwards on social media? That's the plan. I don't want Netflix to have my viewership
You just subbed?
for this.
love you too.
I don't want to encourage this.
Is it free?
Yeah, it's live. Well, no, you have to have a Netflix subscription.
Yeah, just it's not like an extra. Like,
I don't think so. It's not.
fee.
I don't think it's a pay-per-view thing. It's just like advertising their live streaming capabilities. I don't want to be caught participating in this because I don't want it to happen again. Like the whole Logan versus Floyd and Jake versus Mike Tyson. It's just, it doesn't need to happen. I don't like it. All right, that's done. Actually, you know what? I'm so used to doing liquid coolers that I was like, oh, I can install the CPU cooler right now. I don't have to wait until it's in the system. Normally we wait, but now that it'll actually be easier to do with it outside of the system. Wait. Joshua versus Ngannou. I'm not a big UFC guy. I know, isn't the John Jones fight coming up soon? 200 biddies from BK saying, I got one, the CPU somehow, just waiting on Black Friday for the rest of the parts on this new build. Thank you so much, appreciate it, BK. I'm excited for you. So, I mean, that's 2 weeks away. You're gonna have a new PC hopefully before the holiday season. Actually, right around the holiday season, because technically Black Friday is part of the holiday season. I'm making sense.
Don't give up, Key. Don't give up.
The new Noctua NHD 15 G2. I don't know if this has the rattle issue that they implemented a fantastic, I don't know if it was officially a recall, but a really great program for, where they'll send you the spacer that you need to fix it, they'll give you a new one if you want, they'll give you a refund, it doesn't matter, they'll take care of you. So Noctua's customer service with this whole thing has been fantastic. And then, yeah, that's just gonna go right there. That NHD 15 G2 is gonna look great right there. Do we want Noctua facing left or on the right? Probably on the right. I think the right makes sense. Left, sorry, left. I said everything wrong anyways.
You're confusing me.
I confused myself. Is the new PS5 worth it? If you're talking about the PS5 Pro, it can be. It can be, depending on how much you value various aspects. For me, the PS5 Pro is worth it because it makes a huge difference in one of the games that I have been waiting to play, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But for others, it doesn't matter. All right, let's get the thermal paste on here. We don't have our thermal paste artist.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, it's not. It sucks. She had to leave. R.I.P. Catelyn. She's not dead. She's probably sleeping. It's nighttime. All right. We've got thermal paste application in case you want to see that. Now we got CPU cooler application happening. Where did that Noctua screwdriver go?
Bruh.
Yes, Offbred, you missed that it was user error. The 9800X3D exploded because it was user error. I don't know if you know that. It was user error. If you read the comments, they say it's user error.
Wouldn't that be embarrassing?
Want to ask, why are you bald? RenderX, type !bald and you get the answer to that question. Click the link that pops up. Is the Ryzen 5 5600 and RTX 3060 a good combo? Gravity Gamer? It sure is. Gravity Gaming, excuse me. It sure is. I think you can enjoy it. 7 minutes until I'll burn my tongue. Mac and cheese bites. Agent Zippo, that's the way to do it. Too hot cheese, never learn your lesson. That's the type of cooler we're using right now. Hot cheese to a... I don't know, man. I tried.
On balance,
Off balance doesn't matter. Oh, they include like a little, it's like a little slip inside the fan to like. You see, these new fan blades are extra curved. They have a pill for that. Bentcarrot.com.
Oh, good. Why, that's very good.
Let's get this installed.
I like that.
Fan put in. New Gen 2 version of the Noctua fans. It's just covering up the RAM completely. Fine. I do kind of want to just make sure that these are aligned, matched.
What are you doing?
I'm installing the CPU cooler, Kyle.
What are you doing?
Installing the CPU cooler. What are you doing?
Thank you for the deep echoing fart, gonorrhea leggies.
Gonorrhea leggies?
I said gonorrhea leggies, but
Oh.
that too.
Sorry,
She
my head
said.
was in that shot. All right, well, we've got the board prepped to be installed, that NHD 15G2, on the ASRock X870E Tai Chi. What the heck is that, Kyler? What are you doing? 9800X3D, 64 gigs of DDR5, 6000 RAM. It's the T Group T Create Expert. I really like the way this RAM looks. It's all covered up by the cooler. We could swap this fan to be over here. A little swap Tua, if you know what I'm talking about. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. We'll swap Tua.
Yeah?
We'll swap Tua here. And then the exhaust fan on this, we would just move it. No exhaust fan. Or maybe exhaust fan, we'll see how it goes. Oh no, that kind of looks worse. No, it doesn't. Hold on, I can do this. I'm gonna work on this while you guys ask questions. Ask questions. You got anything you want me to answer for you? I got $100 on Mike Carter. Cool. Not a gambler. Never been. You know, you don't see that much anymore. What CPU would you choose for video editing / gaming that can be paired with a 4080 Super / RX 7900 XTX Cosmo? The answer is the CPU that we are using right this very moment. The 9800 X3D kinda does everything. If you really need a really like high-end editing rig, I could maybe be talked into something like a i9 12900KS. Those are going for $250 right now. Like, you're gonna get supreme gaming performance. You're gonna get a lot of cores, a lot of performance, none of that instability stuff that came with Raptor Lake. Plenty of motherboard support. The 12900KS at $250 is a wild deal. Very good. So that's nice. I could make that recommendation pretty easily as well. Is the Grizzly thermal paste good? It's great, actually. It's top class. Some of the best on the market. It's really the only liquid metal that I choose to use.
Oh, dude, you pulled off bald. What a power move.
Is it? I don't know.
That's the...
Appreciate it.
That's a lot nicer than what everybody else says when they come in.
Yeah, appreciate it. What's a good upgrade for the GTX 1050 Ti? Anything new. Anything. A lot of things, because the 1050 Ti is quite old. 7 years old at this point, has a lot to make up for in terms of the market right now. Basically anything that you could spend $150 on, get a used 2060 Super, would be great. Does the cooler suffice 9800 X3D? Oh yeah, the 9800 X3D is not a hot chip, pulls 120, 150 watts at the very most. And this is meant for beefier CPUs than this. Burns 9800 X3D was of user error. I didn't know that. Thank you. That sounds like snark to you, and it kind of was, but it's mostly addressing the people on the YouTube videos where they have been yelling at me that it was user error, despite the fact that that is what I said. They are correcting a statement that wasn't incorrect in the first place. I did not like that, gonorrhea. I did not enjoy that in my ear. Thank you. Thanks, no thanks. All right, let's clean up here. What's a good CPU upgrade for an RX 580 6 gig on an AM4 socket? If you have an RX 580 6 gig, I want to see it. But 5700 X3D, fantastic CPU on the AM4 socket. Still available, $250. Good, great deal. All right. All right, this is ready to go. We can set this off to the side for right now. You really should have said it was user error, Brett. I didn't know it was user error. That's a big fan. It's two big fans. Two big fans. It's nice. That brass instrument, that's big. Should I upgrade my 8800 GT 512? 8800 GT 512? No, stay on that forever. Actually, maybe I could be talked into you going to an 8800 GTX Ultra 768 meg. You could do that. All right, we got a lot of things prepped. Now it's time to check out one of the things I've been waiting to see. The Montech King 95 Ultra. This is the Gear Seekers collaborative case. So proud of Nick and Claire for getting this done, partnering with a great company, great case manufacturer to come up with something that's a refinement of a beloved chassis. Shout out to Nick and Claire, Gear Seekers, coming out with this case. They sent us one. We got 641 out of 2024 because there's only 2,024 units made. They asked me which number I wanted, and obviously Kyler and everybody came up with the meme numbers, and I didn't really have an idea in mind, but as soon as we saw 641, I was like, oh, we should have gotten 621 because that would have been SYNGAP related, but I didn't think about it at the time, so it didn't happen. But we got the Gear Seekers. Oh, there's a couple little interesting little Easter eggs we can find as we build into this. Do you think Intel's gonna slowly die because of AMD? No, I do not. I think Intel is actually doing quite okay. Better than the market gives them credit for.
They're bringing back coffee.
They are bringing back coffee, the $100 million coffee. What's your opinion on the i5-14400F? Great budget CPU, fantastic. If you have it, enjoy it. Oh, I didn't need to unscrew that. All right, so we have there's 641 out of 2024. Shout out Gear Seekers Montech for sending this over to us. You can see, look at this, Gear Seekers.
Ooh.
Yeah, zip ties Gear Seekers. Kyler, you're gonna be working on this.
Ooh.
You ready to do that? It's not time, but are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Say it like SpongeBob. Say it like SpongeBob. Say it like SpongeBob.
I'm ready.
Thank you. I have a question. I'm a 14-year-old that has a HP laptop as a server at home. I want a new server. What is the cheapest spec for Plex, Minecraft, Ollama, and some data processing for satellite imagery? PH0, I'm not into any of that, so I don't know what the requirements are. Based on what you just said to me, I think you are more qualified to answer that than I am. So, thank you for the question. I have a 9800X3D pre-ordered at Micro Center, but I'm getting cold feet about upgrading from my 13700K. What do you guys think? I don't think it's that much of an upgrade. What GPU are you on? Ooh, sorry, freaked out a little bit there. Look at that. Because that's also going to determine some of like what value you're going to see. Where are the case screws and such? Oh, that's neat. So it's got these rear intake 140s that are on their own mechanism. So you just unscrew this and the whole thing pops out. That's nice. It also comes with, looks like 3 120s at the bottom. Those are intaking as well. It's got a 120 as the rear exhaust. There's a lot of fans that just come pre-built in this King 95 Ultra. 7800 XT, I don't really think the 98, is the 9800X3D gonna be a faster gaming CPU than the 13700K? In many instances, yes. Will it be at 1440p with the 7800 XT? Probably not. You're not gonna see it until you upgrade another generation or two down the line. That's when the 9800X3D is gonna be a real, practical upgrade for you. I mean, there might be some instances, like if you wanna play something like Microsoft Flight Simulator, where you're gonna start seeing the 1% and 0.1% lows come up quite a bit. But other than that, you're really gonna be in a situation where you're gonna have functionally the same experience. And so if you're on a 13700K, I wouldn't say that the 9800X3D is such a great upgrade. I know that doesn't help your cold feet, but that's the general idea that I have. All right, thank you. Where are the screws? Like in everything for this case.
Are they in the case box?
They might be, I'll check that. Kyler, could you go downstairs to the streaming set and get the laptop?
Which one?
The one that's on charge. The Gigabyte one, the G5. It was in the box. So we have all of the little installation bits that we're supposed to have, all the screws and whatnot. This is a big box for all this stuff. Ooh, oh, this is premium. Michael, get over here. Did you know the King 95 Ultra came with yellow and purple thumb screws?
I did not know that.
Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous.
Let me see them again. Those are nice.
And then all these Velcro straps say Gear Seekers.
Yeah, I saw that. That's nice.
Oh, this goes hard.
I didn't open that box at all.
Oh my goodness, Nick and Claire, well thought out. Oh, a little Gear Seeker GPU stand. Oh man. Heck yeah. Oh, and you can also replace the front glass with a little front ventilation. King 95 Ultra, Gear Seekers edition. Awesome. Love it. Can I build a decent PC for $500? As long as you can be comfortable with compromises, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
This was not on a charge.
Where was it?
And not on your desk or anywhere near the streaming piece.
Where was it?
It was by the garbage. To be perfectly honest. PC box.
Tyler asked you to pick it up by the garbage. Guys, just as a reminder, we are going to be drawing a winner for this laptop right here once we're done building this PC. Type !prize to learn more details about the specific laptop. We will announce how to enter the giveaway once the PC build is done.
I can dig that.
That's exactly right. All right, let's go ahead and just get this motherboard installed.
Let's just jump into it.
Guys, let's just jump into it. Oh, this motherboard's a little wide.
Uh-oh.
This is wide. It's not a problem. It's got like overhang clearance. Makes sense. This is a wide board.
I guess that's why they put the M.2 slot.
Oh yeah, that's the extra space. Yeah. I don't think this is officially an eATX board, is it?
I don't think it's a fish at all. Hey guys, sometimes I forget I can pop up over here.
No, it is eATX. I didn't think about that. This is an eATX board.
Yeah, well, good thing it fits.
Yeah. Kyler,
yeah.
You were away when we discovered these things. Gear Seekers GPU support bracket.
Ah.
And you're gonna love this.
My.
More Velcro straps, Gear Seekers edition.
I love those.
Little thumb screws, anodized. Look at that.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, look at those anodized thumb screws that come with the King 95 Ultra Gear Seekers edition. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, and they even label what the screws are for.
What the screws doing?
Screw motherboard screw. Or SSD motherboard screw, that's what it says, not screw motherboard screw. That wouldn't have made any sense. Does bro read chat? Yeah, but I'm also building a computer, man. Is the MSI MPG Z790 Edge a good upgrade for an Asus Mini ATX board? I don't exactly know which one. I missed the whole thing. That sounds like a good board.
No.
Sounds fine. Yeah. The Average House saying, love your videos about that CPU. Is $95 a good deal with the $2 super chat? If you can get a 9800X3D for $95, you are getting ripped off. You are being scammed. Because it is worth way more than that.
Unless it's 95 non-US dollars.
That's true.
And maybe that makes sense in your currency.
Oh, that's true. Oh no, there's a fan blocking my installation. Fan cable, rather. You know we are on Geek World when one of them says gorgeous screws. Brother,
No,
nice hardware is like a universally appreciated thing by anybody who has a hobby.
I mean,
like in any hobby, you can find like things like that that are.
Yeah, but the phrase "gorgeous screws" is kind of.
I could imagine a construction worker saying that for like specialty screws.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get out of here.
But
I was nerding out over cool
thumb screws for a PC case.
Yeah, I was nerding. Oh no, I have to install some motherboard standoffs. Or one? I have to install one. Gotta uninstall the screw again. Isn't the 9800 X3D 500 US? Yeah, it's 480 plus tax, yeah. What are you looking for?
I think it looks like crooked from this angle.
What did?
The motherboard, but I think it's the plate underneath it.
Could be that, yeah. Motherboard. Standoff. Oh, that's standoff removal tool. Okay, is there a standoff to install? Are these standoffs? No, those aren't standoffs. SSD standoffs.
Ooh, should I buy a Mac Mini or a laptop for college?
Ooh, laptop. For college, laptop. Laptop. You're gonna be on the go a lot, like working in the quad or wherever is like the hangout spot, like laptop. Studying at the library, laptop. Mac Mini's phenomenal. Love me a Mac Mini. Just not super practical when you're trying to be a little mobile. There ain't no. Can you try to find me a motherboard standoff somewhere? Like,
I have a couple ideas.
yeah, just grab me one if you can. Black, preferable if you can find it. That'll be helpful. All right, I'm gonna get the power supply all readied up while we take care of this. Thanks, man. No problem. I can highly recommend a Mac Mini, but I cannot recommend it in place of a laptop for that specifically. What?
You get a Mac Mini and an iPad with a keyboard for about the same price as a MacBook.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to plug it in on the quad.
That's true.
Yeah, no, battery life, man. What GPU would be a worthwhile upgrade from an RTX 3080 for path trace games, like the upcoming Half-Life 2 RTX Remix, a 4090? If you're looking to path trace, 4090. 5090. Like a 3080, you're already doing all right on a 3080. So if you really want to go above that, you just got to go all out. What motherboard are you using? Robert, you can type !built to get the full spec list, but it is the ASRock X870E Tai Chi. We'll need that. What is this? That's for the motherboard power. We do need that. Any recommendations for a laptop? If you're going to college, you're gonna want a battery life. And if you're not gaming, MacBook Air. Honestly, solid quality. Especially, I mean, it has 16 gigs of RAM to start now. Battery life 4 days. Runs really great off of the wall. Just a lot of fantastic portions to that. I'm watching from ZA. Are you South African? Neither. I am American. Born and raised USA. If he hasn't answered, then just because I asked doesn't mean he's going to answer. What? What are you saying, Zach? What are you talking about? Okay. This is all ready to go. Where I put the power supply box. On the ground? I flew it on the ground. Is a 5600 GT worth it in 2024? I wouldn't think so unless you're already on the AMD platform and you're on like a 2200G, 3200G, and you don't have space for a graphics card. But if you're looking to build new, no. It's the best eGPU setup for Thunderbolt 4 and is better than the GPU in the Core 9 Ultra 185H. I wouldn't go higher than like a 4060, 4070. I mean, there's plenty of Thunderbolt 4 GPU docks out there that you can buy. I don't think you should spend a whole lot of time deliberating over specific docks as long as it's from like a reputable company. But GPU wise, you're gonna be limited by bandwidth more than like how fast your graphics card is. What's the best CPU to pair with my 4080? I have a total budget of $7,000. What do you use it for? If you're using it for gaming, 9800X3D. If you use it for productivity, wait for the 9950X3D. I mean, the new Core Ultra 9s seem to be doing pretty well in productivity, so the 285K could be considered if you run applications that are very CPU biased towards Intel. Did you find anything?
It's not black.
That's fine. It's going under the motherboard.
It's
Not
the
too.
only thing I could find is that.
Donkey.
I also, do you want this?
Donkey menu.
Static?
Did you know it was user error?
Yeah, you want this?
Did you know it was user error?
Static wristband?
Hey, did you know it was
You ever
user
used
error?
one of these?
Yeah.
Why don't you use one?
Because I'd rather blow it up.
Why have you never used one before?
I would like to blow up the computer. It's good content if the computer explodes. People get really mad because it's user error. What part should I prioritize if I want to build a PC for game dev and animation? Probably CPU, but also like, I don't know. Just follow like a gaming build recommendation and you're gonna get close enough that it's gonna be about where you need to be. Does the Tai Chi board you're using go 8x on the top PCIe for graphics if you populate the Gen 5 M.2? I don't know. I would have to read the manual. And so you probably can do that, or maybe Kyler can Google it, I don't know. That's such a niche question that I'm not prepared to answer that. That's something that you could just go to their website and find out. Actually, you know what? Motherboard screws call for my precision screwdriver. My custom LTT precision screwdriver. Says UFD Tech. That's my handle. Don't wear it out. Or do. I'm not your mother. Any laptop which can run game and help in college. All right, if you're trying to run games, MacBook Air, use GeForce Now. If you want to run it locally, I'd recommend maybe looking at something like AMD's new AI9 series. The Radeon 880M and 890M GPUs are quite proficient and would get you pretty far for like basic level gaming, and the battery wouldn't be too bad on that either. So something like a ZenBook S16, yeah, but then you'd only get 100 hours per month or something like that. I'm just gonna say it, if you're in college and you're spending 100 hours a month gaming, you shouldn't be asking me for advice. You live a different lifestyle than I can recommend anything for. What is a good wallpaper? I don't know if you've heard of the YouTuber Marquez Brownlee, but he has an app that you can download called Panels, and you can pay him $12 a month. Lenovo or Asus laptops, you can get a good one from either company. What should I pair with my Ryzen 5090? My budget is $3.
What's a budget? I'll go away.
You could have just let that one go. Chose not to. That was fun. Planning this exact spec. Tips for power supply. First time with a 1,000-watt plus unit. Plug in the cables properly. I mean, if you buy the right power supply, you really don't have to worry about much besides making sure that like you have all of the correct cables selected. So since they're modular, you know, you get them separate in the box, and then you just have to follow, like it's very well labeled, well instructioned. So, you know, the CPU power's right here, the 12V high power connectors right here for the high-end GPU. You plug that in, just make sure the connections are all snug, and follow what you need. It's really not an intimidating thing to use a modular power supply because they're meant to be just kind of plug and play. Watching the Springboks game this weekend? Nah, I only watch the Springboks when it's the World Cup. I'm a bandwagon fan, man.
What sport is that?
Also, we don't get rugby games easily in the US. There's a pub in town that I could go to if I wanted to watch rugby games, but I don't have that desire. It's not high enough. Okay, motherboard is installed. I get to keep the rear exhaust, that's all good. Side intake's happening. The top really isn't gonna be messed with too much. The 4090 is gonna get slotted in right here, so it's 3 slots right here, so I can take this apart, get that all ready. Such a satisfying noise, I agree. So I'm actually gonna swap out these thumb screws for the anodized ones because I think that'll look really nice. Is a refurbished MacBook Air worth to buy? It depends on the discount that you're getting on it, but yeah, it can be. It can be a decent deal. What do you think? 2 purple and 1 yellow, or gold, or 2 gold, 1 purple?
Talking to me?
Yeah. Like purple, gold, or gold, purple, gold?
I feel like purple, gold, purple.
That's what I was thinking. That is what I was thinking. What do you think about APUs and mostly about the AMD upcoming Strix Halo lineup? I'm excited for it. I will say I'm probably going to be disappointed just knowing how AMD chooses to handle their laptops. You know, we'll get an announcement at CES, I'm fairly certain. They'll say, oh, it's coming in Q3 of 2024, and then we'll get them in November. That is like par for the course of how AMD launches laptops. And so while I think it's going to be an amazing spec, it's going to be amazing in performance, it's going to be everything that I've wanted it to be, I think that AMD's track record when it comes to delivering on CES promises specifically is low enough that I'm not getting my hopes up until they're actually on the market. The announcement's going to happen way sooner than it's going to be a practical reality is my guess. Collab with ZTT? We have, man, Gravity Gaming. We have.
Benefits everybody.
Bro, you are making me feel broke as hell. Tej, I'll tell you something, man. I have also been broke as hell. Currently, I'm not. Fantastically grateful for that. It's a good time. It's good life currently living. But I've been there. I've been in the place where my PC was the hand-me-downs of my friends who were upgrading 7 years after they bought the graphics card. I got an 8800 GTX Ultra in 2014, and that was like my prized possession, and it was so fast and I loved it. I've been there. I get it. It can get better. Just keep grinding, man. Grind set. Grind set the right mindset, you know what I'm saying? Or things can get worse. Your life can fall apart. You can lose everything. That has also happened to me several times. So, you know, don't hold too tightly to the treasures of this world. The things that you have access to because you have resources, like in the case of where I'm at right now, it can be temporary, it could be fleeting. I could have an aneurysm, I could lose it all, I could die, I could have cancer right now, I could have prostate cancer and completely kick the bucket. And so, while all of this is fun, it's beautiful, it's amazing, I'm so grateful for it, I also know that this isn't what life is made of. This high-end gaming PC that I'm able to give to one of my employees, I'm grateful for the position to be here, but also, if it all goes away, my life is still just as valuable. And so is yours. I've just been thinking a lot about mortality recently. I have another child on the way, and so with the arrival of new life also comes my discernment of my own life, and what exactly the end result of all of it is. What's the point? So I've been contemplating that a lot lately. Contemplating what this job means and the position I'm in and the difference of life that this fourth child's gonna have compared to the first one. When we had our first kid, we couldn't even afford to turn on the air conditioning in our home, and we lived in Southwest Florida. It got 95 degrees in our house quite often. And now, I'm giving away a 9800 X3D PC to one of my employees. Life comes at you fast, man. Bro, wear a cap, your head is blinding me. Thank you. No, I'm not gonna.
Man, that was weird there for a minute, huh?
What?
Nothing. No, I was playing some real sad music too while he was doing that.
He was, yeah. Yeah. No, that was a full earnest moment right there. That was nice.
Yeah, let's do a little palate cleanser real quick.
Yeah, let's cleanse those palates. Thank you.
You want to burp a couple times?
Is that the palate cleanser you needed? Tide Pods? Tide Pods? Five Nights at Freddy's!
Yeah, thank you, B. Murphy, for the prime sub. Cam's Cream Cheese says, what hair product do you use?
I have a Norelco razor, I think it is.
Oh, you got the one blade?
No, I have like it's like a 5 flexible head for shaving bald. Wow. All right. Well, power supply is installed. I mean, roastly. It's just cable management.
Ooh, me.
I'm gonna install the graphics card first. And I'm gonna need you to uninstall it, but don't worry, there's an easy release for it. Z-Shrink, ain't that graphics card company? Man, this stream goes from soothing to fever dream and back again.
That is kind of what we do.
It's like The Hobbit. Thank you, Michael. There and back again, Hobbit's Tale by Bilbo Baggins.
I understand it now.
Can I get that PC? Sorry, it's not for you. We are giving away another PC. Type exclamation point giveaway. That's got a 4080 Super in it. It's on the ground over here. I'm not picking it up. I put a lot of stuff on top of it. So if you want to enter into that, you can. We're also giving away a laptop. We're going to be drawing the winner for a laptop at the end of the build. Excavation Nation with the $5 super chat saying, is there a cheaper option for external SSD for my PC? Cheaper than what? Is the real question there. External SSDs come in various different forms. The way to make it more affordable will be to, lower the speed that you're expecting out of it, because external SSDs can go up to like 2,000 megabytes per second at the moment, from what I've seen, because I recently just purchased a handful of 4 terabyte external SSDs. I didn't go with the 2,000 megabytes per second one. I went with the 1,000 megabytes per second one, which cost about $150 less per drive. You can go all the way down to something like, I think you can even get them at like 250 megabytes per second. That'll be the way to cheapen it, is to make it. Unless you're asking, will an external SSD be cheaper than an internal one? And more than likely than not, unless you're building for Apple, it will be more expensive. All right. So this is what we are like pre-cable management. You think he's gonna like it?
Yummers. Yummers.
All right, Kyler, you're up. Oh yeah, you can also do that. There are like USB external housings that you can get that you slot like an M.2 SSD into.
Careful not to go too cheap, like buying crap off of like AliExpress or something.
Yes.
Because I have seen people will just straight up put in like a micro SD card reader inside of the shell of an SSD and sell that.
I've seen that, yeah. How can I enter the giveaway? How can I get into the giveaway? Type !giveaway and you'll get the details on that.
Gear seekers. Seekers of my gears. I'll seek Nick's gears if you know what I'm saying.
I have.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a man buy him underwear.
Me too.
Computex is wild, man. I love it. It's good stuff. The side plate on the 4090 is missing? Yeah, it sure is. It sure is, because Xpod, thank you for the $2 dono, is saying, do you think there will be 8K 120 hertz monitors in 2025, 2026? You know, it doesn't look like the technology's really going that way. The technology's mostly been focused on higher refresh rate and different panel technologies like increasing the brightness for HDR. OLED, OLED Care stuff has been a big development, mini LED, micro LED. Those have been more of the driving factor. Could we see one 8K 120? I would say that the chances are pretty high. Would that be like the next big trend? I don't think so. I think OLED's gonna stick around for a while. I think we're gonna start seeing a big increase in mini LED, but like 4K 144 165 hertz is kind of, I think, where we're topping right now. Maybe like 8K, like graphics cards just haven't gotten fast enough for 8K.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
It really doesn't. I mean, technically it does if you start really thinking about DLSS and FSR and upscaling. Upscaling into 8K is more possible because of these technologies, but it's not. I don't know. I don't think that's the technology that we're really going to be looking towards. 1440p OLED or 4K non-OLED? 1440p OLED. If you're gaming, 1440p OLED. Just no doubt about that. Gear seekers, I peek, they seek. Something like that. The RTX 7090 will do 8K 60 FPS. Keep dreaming, man. Keep dreaming. I'd like your spirit. Now we just have the fire extinguisher in case we have a user error happen. Oh no. Oh, we can't have the fans in this orientation. The panel won't close. We might get away with it. But that's as low as that rear fan can go, the one that's closest to you, to your mustache.
This one?
Yeah. I couldn't get it. Maybe you could get it down more, but I couldn't.
I'll take the gander.
Geese it.
I'll take the gander mountain.
Hey, love the YouTube shorts. Keep it up. Hopefully your son is okay. Thank you so much, Mason. Appreciate you. 4K OLED screen is amazing. I saw it on an LG store. Yeah, I game it. To flex on you again, Tej.
He games at Best Buy or whatever you just said.
No, I have a 4K 120 hertz OLED TV, 48-inch that curves, and it can also not curve as well. It's called the LG OLED Flex, and that's what I game on. They do. It's really good. Go Steelers. Russ is cooking. I mean, I'm been enjoying watching what he's been whipping up. You know what I'm saying? Let's ride.
Hey, yo.
Let's ride Steelers Nation or something. Needs more deep cool. GT Beakerman, we are not looking to get into any international conflicts while this current administration's still around. Thank you. What music you listen to? Creamy Playtime. Good question. I am an alternative rock fella.
Like the Plaza?
Yeah. With Konpeki?
Yeah. The one they blew up.
Yeah. With some dabblings of punk rock and pop punk and ska thrown in there. Not a lot of ska, but Streetlight Manifesto, etc. What's your favorite game? Sigma Male? Not sure, but the game I'm enjoying right now is Metaphor ReFantasio. Once you go OLED, you will never go back unless you have to sell it. You, my boy Blue, says, don't let them suck you in with OLED talk. It's a slippery slope. You start with one, and then you'll be wanting to replace every screen you own. I agree. That GPU is massive. Killer Priest, that's actually only a 3-slot 4090. We've had other 4090s that are 4 slots and then would come out to here. This is actually quite tight for a 4090.
I got this one right here for comparison.
Jake Paul or Mike Tyson? Man, I am so hoping Mike Tyson. He's 58 though. Like there is that.
Come here.
Oh, I guess yeah.
Yeah, you can do it.
Go wave your thing at him. Whoa.
Look at that 4090. Just put that. That's not a knife. That's a knife.
4090.
That's the Strix 4090.
Yeah. ROG.
Z-String says, yeah, that's exactly where I'm at right now. I'm stopping myself from buying a second monitor now that I have an OLED monitor.
Is there some kind of RGB in here that doesn't have a fan associated with it?
I don't know.
3, 4, 5.
Stonk with the 70 Rand super chat saying, can the RX 6650 XT handle high refresh rate 1080p competitive shooters like CS2? I'm working on my first build and I'm trying to hit that 240 FPS mark. What would you recommend? I think you can. I think you might have to lower the settings. Also, to get to that 240, it's going to depend more also on your CPU and how powerful that is. If you're, pairing that 6650 XT with something like an i5 8400, you're going to struggle. If you're pairing it with something more newer, like an i5 14400, then you're more than likely going to be fine. Dextronomist saying, I used to not like this channel, but over the years, you guys have become my main source of tech news and info. Keep up the good work and best of luck to you and your family. Dextronomist, thank you so much for the kind words. Would you mind explaining what has made you change your mind over the time? Radioactive Llama says there's RGB on the case near the power button.
Oh, thank you. That makes me less confused.
Saying runs vertically. Oh yeah, the strip.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
My laptop's lagging a bit. Will downloading some RAM help? Of course. Every day. In Riva Tuner MSI Afterburner, if it says 99% usage, but lower than the maxed wattage the GPU can handle, say 350, 450, does it have any FPS to gain? Possibly not, because it might not be based on the wattage. It could be clocks, it could be temperature. lowering the temperature of your GPU in most modern graphics cards will increase the clock speed. So even though the usage is high, you'll actually get more headroom out of that, but it could also just be kind of where the GPU is topping out, and that's just how it is. I just booked the QN90D, the Neo QLED TV against the S90D OLED. Should I have gone for the OLED? Such slick / stick to the Neo QLED, planning for long term. Joe, I would have gone OLED.
There's a lot of lead you just said.
I know. I caught what I was saying. How's the combination of a 6750 XT plus i7 11th generation? Weird. i7 11th generation was a weird generation. It's kind of like the Core Ultra is now, where it's not better than the 10th gen, just like Core Ultra is not really better than 14th gen. Is it fine? Sure. But good. Like, is it a balanced situation? Yes. But the 11th gen i7 is wild. Who is your favorite YouTuber? That is a very good question, Sigma Male. Let me look quickly. Kyler, you got anything you want to say?
Like, who's my favorite YouTuber?
Yeah.
I find myself getting the most excited for this guy, Wavy Web Surf.
Okay.
I like him a lot.
What's he do?
He does like it's almost like very in-depth, like top 10 lists or whatever, but it's usually about like true crime, and like he'll find like interesting like comparisons to put things where it's like people who have committed crimes over Xbox Live.
Oh, nice.
And he'll like go in deep dive into like 6 different stories about like that kind of stuff. And I've been watching him for a couple years now.
My answer is Vlog Brothers, Hank and John Green. They are like one of the very few YouTubers who I absolutely have a parasocial relationship with. Dextronomus said, for some reason, I used to not care about tech news and what's been going on in the tech space, but after learning more about you and how tech affects people outside of gaming, you've opened my eyes. Hey, yo, let's go. Thank you for the kind words.
Nice.
Appreciate you.
It's good to see people
we're infecting people like fungus. That's what I like to see.
Your personality and humor are the main draw to me. Very personable. It doesn't feel like a newscast.
Thank you.
Hey man, I think your phone's vibrating.
No, that's my mouth. My vocal cords.
Your phone's a mouth?
Yep. Is it true that PC builders use RTX 4090 as doorstop? Yes.
How'd you know?
What do you think of Red Dragon keyboards? I'm hearing well words about them being quality focused. Stellaris, I use a Red Dragon keyboard on my daily work computer.
I use one at home.
Yeah.
In my game.
We did custom build them with our own switches and keycaps. But Red Dragon, I mean, very good value for what you're paying.
Never done me wrong.
I first found you on TikTok. So happy I found your Twitch. Super nerdy boy. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in. Our TikTok is shadow banned right now for some reason. I don't know what happened. Got no clue, but we are shadow banned on TikTok real bad. We went from getting tens of thousands of views, no problem, to getting less than 1,000 views on the last 8 videos. So that's fun. I don't know what's going on there. Doesn't matter. Is the 9800X3D worth buying? It depends on what you're upgrading from, but I do really like it. I think if you're trying to think what CPU is going to hold me over for the next 7 years, this is like one of the best times to buy. Such a good idea. I don't think there's anything else out on the market that has hit this level of price point to power FPS ratio in a way where like I could see people holding on to these until like 2032. Like this is going to be the CPU where people are like, I'm still on a 9800X3D, just like people are like, I'm still on a 1080 Ti. What's the cheapest X3D CPU? It depends on the sale prices that you'll find, but the 5700 X3D is about the cheapest you're going to find. There is the 5600 X3D. Micro Center doesn't put that on as good of a sale all of the time, and you have to be living near a Micro Center. 5700 X3D is usually it. Do y'all edit with Premiere Pro or DaVinci? Both. We have some of our editors on DaVinci, and some of us are on Premiere. Multifaceted. Best GPU for 5600 X3D? Any of them. Literally any of them. I wish Micro Center would do shipping. They do for certain things. That's how I got my Arc A770 when it launched, was by the Micro Center shipping. Hey, Michael. Oh, is he not here? Dang.
He might have not to be here.
That's the cooler we're using. Not to be here.
I don't get it.
Noctua.
Yeah.
An Intel GPU who would use such a thing? Not me. Never put it in a system. Hey. Actually, we still need to do that today. There are a couple PCs that we kind of need to configure. We have to build Crackling Ice's PC, and by build I mean like cable manage it and make sure it's ready to go. And then we also have to do the power cable on the Arc A770 build. Stunk with the 35 rand saying, is the 6650 XT with the Ryzen 5 5700 a good choice for competitive shooters in high 1080p 240 FPS? I'm going for B550 32 gigs at 3600. Any recommendations? Stunk, that sounds great. As long as you're building it with WooWare, have fun. Or if you're buying it off of Carbonite, that works too. No, that sounds like a very balanced build. I don't know if it can hit 1080p 240 in CS2, but I will say that is a healthy balanced PC build.
That thing sounds like my breakfast.
Balanced? Mm-hmm. That was funny. Does Intel GPU even support games? Yes, it does. Glaucoma? I don't care. He said 25 plus 9800 X3D is available at my local Micro Center right now. Yo, bro, how you doing today? Apex Wild Wolf, we're doing great. How are you doing? Crab asking, are 3080 Ti still good? Yes. Yeah, they are. They're pretty good. We have a video coming out tomorrow about the what GPU you should buy at every budget level. And we don't recommend the 3080 Ti, but we do recommend the 3080. But if you're on the 3080 Ti, you have a good GPU. Still very competent. Still very good.
Very mindful.
Very Demian. Don't these CPUs explode? Though from the pictures I've seen, I think it's the user's fault and not the chip itself. Can I hit what?
The boom button.
Where do you think Intel went wrong with the Ultra series? They released it way too soon. They rushed it out the door to get it out before AMD could steal their thunder, and then Intel didn't have any thunder for AMD to steal. They were more like rain from a garden hose, and AMD was an actual thunderstorm.
This is the only time this has ever made sense.
Rain in the jungle.
Yeah, Brett really needs to be clear about that. Yeah, I don't know if it was user error or not. I got a 3080 Ti for 560 a couple years ago. Nice.
Why are you not telling people that it might be user error?
Because I hate the truth.
Who's the truth?
I thought he was a rapper.
Big Justice isn't a rapper.
Is that the guy who brings the boom?
Oh, yeah. As Michael would say, yeah.
Which place do you like best in the world? South Africa. Specifically, Rocco Mamas with friends. a dead ass only reading Twitch chat, brother. We're also reading the other YouTube stream chat. What size are those fans? These intakes right here are 140. These intakes right here are 120, and this is 120. I think these are 150. I think the NHD 15 uses 150 mil fans. Hope that answers your question. J Games, I got this for you.
The weather outside is rizzy, but the fire is so skibidi. And since I've got to go, Ohio, Ohio, Ohio.
Case fans aren't in the build doc. That's because they're part of the case, Jenna. They come with the case.
That's how Montech does a lot of their cases, if not all of them.
Yeah, it's like one of the reasons to buy Montech is because you get high quality fans in every case. Like you don't have to really do much more afterwards.
Yeah, they try to keep things as affordable as possible while also still giving you all your fans.
Yeah. How much money do I need to get the best PC? Probably right around $3,500.
A cajillion pesos.
That's the right answer. Are you going to push it to 6 gigahertz? They are all unlocked. No VR computers. We will not be overclocking. Yeah, but at the end, you get a baby. Is the Tai Chi in the build a good option? Alonzo, one of the things that we discovered as we were building is that this is an eATX motherboard. And so you got to make sure it fits in your case. Thankfully, it does fit in this King 95 Ultra, so we didn't have to worry too much about that. But it can be a problem if you have a smaller case. I'm considering a Tai Chi for a 50 series build. Do it, man. They're good boards. They're beautiful boards.
Do.
Is the PSU in yet? Yes. Is it ATX or eATX? This X870E Tai Chi is eATX. As Daz Poop says, I don't know why I watch your videos. I don't understand a thing about hardware. Thank you.
If you watch enough of them, you'll probably understand.
Yeah, you get around to learning. But also, I mean, we don't really just exclusively cover hardware. We've definitely broadened our horizon to kind of cover consumer tech as well. So, you know, I appreciate you being here, even if you're not on the inside of everything we communicate.
Yeah, we've been trying to get more into keyboards and 3D printing, stuff like that.
Console stuff.
Peripherals.
Mac.
Mice, computer mice.
Apple. Do you have any spare PCI risers by any chance? No. No, we do not.
We constantly are trying to find some.
We never have enough. What to do if my old GPU overheats after repacing, also new pads, and undervolting to 90% TDP? Crank up the fans? That would be like a check to make sure that the screws are tight and that you're making proper contact on the cold plate with the chip itself. That you got used good enough thermal paste as well. Check your fan curves. Like, there's a lot of things that you could potentially do. Check the breathing room of your GPU in your case. If you have it like vertically mounted against glass, it's probably going to overheat in that situation more easily. So finding ways to make it easier for the card to breathe. There's plenty to do.
And if your fan does curve, then filter it.
How to know what PC parts are good? Bigger the number, the better the part.
I mean,
it gets complicated when you go from a 12900K to a 285K.
If it's older than 8 years old.
Yeah. How to know what PC parts are good, go watch a hardware unboxed review video and they will put it in a chart for you. And then you just look at that chart. What if Jensen bought Intel? He's not going to do that. You wear RSA clothing and some shorts? I sure do, Aiden. I'm not South African, though. Have you seen MSI Tomahawk X870 burning Ryzen 9800 X3D CPUs? I think MSI responded due to user installing it wrong. I didn't think about that. I didn't think it could be user. Thank you. Sorry if I missed it, but why did you go with an air cooler and not an AIO? Because I asked Robert, our employee that we're building this for, if he wanted an AIO or the Noctua cooler, and he said the Noctua cooler. So that's what he got. We had water coolers. We had 240s, 360s, NZXT Kraken Elites. We also have a new one from ID Cooling, which was really nice, a 360 mil, and you own the NHD 15. Wait, you're not South African? Near. I am American. Tom Hardware still has the hierarchy charts? I don't know. Can a 4070 Super supported Samsung Odyssey G9? Can it support it? Yes. Can you game at super ultra wide with the 4070 Super? Probably not very well at high settings. Does the 9800 X3D run hot, though? No. No, not really. This YouTuber is only reading comments from first world people who can donate him more. Never knew YouTubers can be racist, too.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Sorry, my bad.
Stop being racist.
Did Kyler just put the two purples next to each other?
Yes.
He did. Wow, that is GPU sag. Don't worry, we have the Gear Seekers branded GPU sag destroyer.
Is that what they call it?
I don't know, but that's what I called it.
Why are we using the thumb screws for the GPU?
Because it's cool. Where else would you put them?
They're not the right size screws.
I know. Where else would you put them?
Do they not hold in the glass panel?
No, that's a poppin'. It's all poppin'. Or is there one screw? But it's already captive, right? Like, you'd have to force it out.
I don't know, this is just not, like...
Okay. All right, I have an idea. Is it not? What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
The screws, I had to, like...
It was tight when I screwed it in.
I had to push on the opposite side of them to get them to come out.
All right, I have an idea. Get the screws from the screw box to use the correct ones. Actually, no, I set them aside, didn't I? I don't know. They might have in the screw box now.
Like in this one?
They are thumb screws. Okay.
This...
That looks right. Here, put them in while I work on this.
You could also just do the middle one is one of these. You do the top and bottom.
Okay. Nope. These are meant to be captive thumb screws. Okay, that's weird. That is intriguing. Huh, I don't know what to do about that. Hop to a hop. Skibbity risen. Skibbity riz.
Skibbity king who gives out good things.
Heyo.
Hedging and mewing and learning to run.
Now all the fun
Dripping
has
cheese.
begun.
Dripping cheese all over my lunch.
All over your lunch?
Yeah. I like my cheese dripping. I like my cheese dripping, bro. made sure to use all of the Velcro. Wait, we didn't show it.
I know. I'm just trying to see what panel goes where to change out the thumb screws.
Skibbity, skibbity, get the thumb screws.
Get the thumb screws and screw the dudes.
Oh,
sorry. How many games require SSDs to play without storage limitations? A lot more modern ones.
how many nerds does it take? Hey!
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 2.
Hey! That's the cooler. Knock 2.
That's the podcast.
All right, you want to show them your work?
I'm in the thick of it.
All right, guys, rate Kyler's cable management.
It popped off for me, too.
Wow! Wow, look at that. What do you think? Rate it. Give it a number.
Rate it. Do it now.
Rate it now. Look at that.
I like my cheese drippy, bro. I like my cheese drippy, bro. Oh, yeah, I didn't touch the fans at all, so we might have to...
I cannot go down there. Oh, no, it did go down a little lower.
What does Noctua do differently to have such high-performing coolers?
Basically, everything. It has to do with not just like it's engineering, designing the airflow, designing the like the curvature of the fan blades, all of that kind of stuff. It really
like the material of everything.
Yeah. Material. I'm just a material girl in a material. Were there 2 small screws over here that you took?
No, but I found these over here.
They were over here. I don't know why. They moved.
They might have been stuck to a screwdriver.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah, that is...
You want a GPU sag?
That is back there as far as possible.
Yeah.
Geosecos. Geosecos.
You just subbed?
That's cool.
Lagoon, thank you for the 15 months.
Can you overhead?
Yeah, I got you. Ugh. This is very bright. Let me. That's cool. It says Geosecos. Alright, here. Before we do this, let's see if the panel can fit.
The panel. The panel. Oh. Just barely.
Yeah. Hey, yo.
It's actually, it's not even touching. It's got like a
couple
millimeters.
Yeah, that's nice. All right. Cool. Jinx, you owe me.
No, don't say
Ritalin.
a month's salary, please.
Not again. You know, you never see that. You never see that anymore. You never see it. We do gotta see if this thing turns on. What? Oh, is it 2?
I think we could put it back here. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'll
Also, Robert can figure this out himself, too. He doesn't know anything about computers. All right, guys, can we get a rating out of 10 for the front of this PC? What do you think?
Front of house, please.
Front of house.
All right, it just barely fits under that.
Perfect. All right, Kylie, you want to do the honors?
Skibbity,
See if it works.
skibbity. Is it plugged in?
Surprising. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Fans turned on.
We got the light, we got all the fan lights, fans are turned on, GPU spinning, CPU lights are on.
Yeah.
Nothing's on fire yet.
You know that was user error? Did you hear that?
I thought that was a Switch emulator.
Alright, you want to go get him?
Big to robots.
Alright guys, this is the giveaway that we're currently running month-long. Type exclamation point giveaway to enter into this. We will also be drawing a winner for this laptop soon. So tune in shortly to find out the details about that. It will be US only. Alright Robert, come over here. I present to you your new computer. Whoa, whoa, there you go.
Wow.
You want to look at it?
A lot of metal.
Yeah.
Nice.
So this is, they put like custom anodized thumb screws with it too. So got a couple of those. This is 641 out of 2024. Make it around to the front. Yeah, those came included with the case. Hey Kyler, this fan wasn't spinning.
No.
Now it is, but it's not.
It's just having a fun time. It just needs a little encouragement. That's all. Aggressive.
Barely. Barely. This fan, you don't need it. It's not really blowing on anything. It is trying. What is wrong with it?
I wonder if there's just too many fans on the...
Do you have all of them? All 6?
Yeah. The fan hub has room for like 10 fans though. It's plugged in through SATA, and so it also has RGB header that goes onto the motherboard, and then a fan header.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not touching this. Kyler, you made this too hard.
That's not hard.
Oh, I can see it. There's that. There is it.
Oh, is it loose?
No, I don't know what you would want to call that. I don't know if that's the actual fan, but that was torqued up. Did a fan stop spinning?
I bet it did. Yep.
Oh yeah, it was that one that was being yanked down like that.
I think it just...
Yeah, he turned it off.
It stepped on the power strip. I didn't know there was a power strip. I can figure out how to get it some wimpy.
All right, you try to figure out how to
Which
plug that. I don't know which fan it is. The bent one was this left one.
Skibbity. Yeah. Skibbity. Ohio got.
I pay him. I pay him to say things like this.
Well, you don't pay me to say those
Coming
things.
in hot with the donut.
Thank you for the $2 super chat, Acelotl.
Like those little pink things?
Is it good to reinstall Windows once every 6 months? If you want to.
Probably it's not bad. Overkill.
I never do it. I just let my system get bogged down and turn into an unusable crap.
Wait, it stopped spinning fully? Twitch is known then.
It's
Okay. How about let's just take that off of the hub.
yeah. Here, if you want to feed it through, I can put it on the PWM header up here.
The what?
Put them. Gimme.
I thought the lady that was on SNL?
I thought he was on iCarly.
It was an ego nwotum joke.
Mine was a Gibby joke.
Gibby!
Where are you
I
feeding
was
the
feeding
cable?
it down.
I was sticking my finger through.
No, there's not enough like
Slack?
Yeah.
Alright, where
so I'm
is it
trying-
on the bottom?
Under the graphics card.
I can't see it.
I have.
Oh, coming in.
It's coming out.
With the
It's
dough,
crowning.
No.
I got it.
Push.
My fingers are getting stabbed.
Yeah, you might wanna.
Ow.
You want to turn this off?
No. No, now that you guys have said that, absolutely not. You're getting blood. New computer requires a sacrifice.
Ain't that the volleyball game where you can catch it? It's called Nukem.
Never heard of
We
it.
played it in middle school.
Michael.
Oh, he's not up here. Thought maybe he'd back me up, but whatever.
Almost got it. There we go.
Is it spinning?
Something else started spinning faster.
Yeah, it sure sounded like it, didn't it?
Kyler, that's the wrong fan cable, brother. Yeah, you passed me the left one again.
Oh,
This one's still plugged in.
Here's my problem. You said left, and I was thinking my left.
No. All right. I need the.
Yeah. Okay. I see the thing.
Yeah.
I understand now.
All right. You wanna yank this one back out?
Yeah, I like my cheese drippy, bro.
The good news is the fan started spinning, so the header works. Now.
So, your left, my right. That one spins. It's fine.
Now it's spinning again.
Okay.
Yes. Now that it's plugged in, correct. Smeef, thank you for the $2 super chat saying you got to put the Fent reactor in.
They're right. All right. What happens when I do this? Anything stop spinning?
This guy's still twitching. Yeah, the rear exhaust stopped spinning.
Okay. How about now? I'm still twitching.
That was the middle one that stopped.
Okay. Let's try this.
No more twitching.
Okay. Probably that one. There's also it doesn't have quite enough slack to.
Who did that? Who did the deep echo fart? Thank you, Hefe. We thought this was ready for you.
Good thing we tested it before he came on.
Yeah, for sure. You ready to stick it through?
Oh yeah.
Stick it in.
Well, actually, I kind of lied because I wasn't.
Come on, man.
See your fingy.
My fingy's ready to receive.
There she goes.
Give it. I missed.
You bet.
I got it. Ah. I should be using metal tweezers. Because then if I miss, I can short out something on the board.
That's what I would do.
Oh yeah, now she's spinning.
There we go.
There we go. Can you pull the cable taut? Because it's like kind of... All right, we fixed it! Woo! Yay! All right. So, this is the ASRock X870E Tai Chi. You got the Nocto NHD 15 LBC, low base convexity. On the 9800 X3D, you got 64 gigs of DDR5 6000. You got a 1050 watt power supply. You got a 2 terabyte 990 Pro, and then an RTX 4090 Founders.
Thank you.
So I'm not going to give you that other. that one's out of consideration. This is yours now.
Oh, okay, of course.
Yeah, the Corsair one. That one's.
Yeah.
Now you have a 9800 X3D, which I would argue is better than 1400.
Yeah.
I would argue the Gear Seeker's case is cooler.
I would too.
Than any of this.
I would. I would as well.
She's pretty, SpongeBob.
panels RGB or?
I think it's addressable, because I think it's also addressable with this light bar that's over here as well.
Oh yeah, no, that's all addressable.
And then the RAM matches the board. The cooler doesn't match so much, but it's close enough.
Definitely don't need a rainbow on it.
Yeah. And then this back fin right here is the real culprit. It does fit. It's totally fine. Just a little tight. There you go. Thank you for being part of the team.
It's a really nice case.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a Montech case before?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
If you want to hear whatever's happening on the stream, put those on.
All right. So now you gotta take the two computers on. I'll prep it for you. I'll get it put away.
Robert got his computer, guys.
Everybody give it up for Robert. You wanna let people clap for you? You're behind the computer. Right here. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Everybody give it up for Robert. You have
There
seen
he
his
is.
videos, even if you didn't know that he was the one who was working on it. Let me, if you've enjoyed, I kind of threw her off the song. If you've enjoyed our RTX 3070 versus 6800 video, or our Asus ROG Zephyrus G16 review, or our Asus ProArt PX13 review, or our Ryzen AI 9 365 versus HX 370 video, or our ROG Ally X review that we did a long time ago. If you enjoyed any of those, that was this guy. This guy right here. HTC played clapping for you, Robert.
Bruh.
Not your hot tub.
I don't think that's real.
I mean, I'm sure Kyler would extend the invite for you if you inquired, but he wouldn't just offer it.
You are more than welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, to it.
I didn't know. Actually, that's not true. I decided to give you the whole computer yesterday. Okay, Kyler, if I started driving now, I could be there at like 7:30.
All right, come on down, Zach.
Okay, you know what? That freaked me out because it's so dark outside from the from like the overcast that I was like, "What do you mean? It's like 5 o'clock already. How could you be here at 7:30?" It's 2 o'clock. That's it. All right, I'm gonna pack this up and then we're gonna go ahead and start the laptop giveaway. And then Kyler, you have PCs to fix.
Oh, I'm fixing them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I haven't done it. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, okay.
Because it involves cable management.
Whoa!
Hey Robert, I broke your computer. You didn't buy it, so who cares? Don't worry, he wasn't watching. Hey Michael, can you, I'm gonna say one word to you, and I hope you know what it means. Crucial.
Took a deal, signed another deal, post up in the hills on the rail, headed for a mill, travel with me still, getting kills, all this pop a pill, got these pop.
This is gonna be Robert's theme song forever in my heart.
Dropping buckets.
You should put it on like the soundboard downstairs and like play it.
Yeah, I will do that. I'll do that. Michael actually did not have his AirPods in, so I didn't hear anything.
Crucial. Let me guess, T705? No, it was 990 Pro. I didn't do Gen 5. All right. This is over here for Robert. Turn to take over.
Do you want to give him this too?
I mean, we should. It was user error.
In case of the user error. Did you know it's user error? It was user error.
No,
that figured that out.
I'd never heard that. You know, I never heard that.
Errors. I could not find where this went. Can you give me a gaming PC? I need it for gaming and streaming, even if it has a 3060 GPU. Can you?
Not right now. The graphics card is currently with Robert, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
There's screws up here.
Okay.
Cables need to be managed. It needs to work.
Is this Robert's computer? Is like,
No.
what is this?
No, this is one of the charity stream giveaways.
Oh, that's
This is the motherboard that exploded on us.
That's why he has the graphics card. Got it.
Actually, no. It's just because it was the only 4070 Ti Super we had.
That's what I meant.
Okay. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and start the giveaway for the Gigabyte G5 laptop. Kyler, if you could open the lid so that they can see it, but keep it like they don't need to see the screen.
Oh.
Yeah, show them yeah. Exactly like that. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Guys, that laptop that's atop of that computer, that Thermaltake computer is our current monthly giveaway. Type ! giveaway to enter into that. If you want to enter into the laptop giveaway, there are a few terms and conditions for that I will let you know up front. Number one, you get it as is. I think it only has like 8 gigs of RAM. It's not like fully kitted out or anything. It works. It runs. If you want to know what laptop that is, you can type !prize to find out that detail. But the other terms and conditions is that it is U.S. residents only for that laptop. For the Thermaltake PC below it, you can type !shipping. It can be available to other people outside the U.S. You hit the keyboard and screwed up everything I was doing.
Sorry about all of that.
It is U.S. residents only, so you have to be U.S. resident. Additionally, you have to be here when we draw the winner and claim the prize in chat. If you are not here, you forfeit the right to win, and we will have to re-roll whoever it is. But it is 1 entry per person. You will have to type a command in chat, in Twitch chat. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't support this functionality. And you will have to be here at 2:45 p.m. Eastern Time, which is in 34 minutes. You have to be here in 34 minutes in order to claim the prize. If you are not here at that point and we announce you as the winner and you do not respond with the claim command that you have to type into chat, then we will redraw it. So US residents only. You are not allowed to ship it to anybody who is not yourself. So if you have a friend or a family member or somebody you know in the US, they cannot receive it on your behalf. So just don't even try. But in order to enter on Twitch, you're going to need to type the command #user_error. Type #user_error into Twitch chat, and that'll enter you into the laptop giveaway of the Gigabyte G5. It has an RTX 4060, I believe, as well as an Intel i5 processor. It's fairly competent. If you type !prize, you can find out the details about the laptop specifically. But it is a fairly competent gaming laptop. #user_error, US residents only. You have to enter this command on Twitch. It does not work on YouTube, unfortunately. So if you want to enter, you should head on over to Twitch now. There is a 10-minute delay if it's your first time trying to chat in YouTube. So make sure to get over there now because we will be drawing the winner in 33 minutes. Thank you. Have a good day.
The weather outside is rizzy, but the fire is so skibidi.
Where is jazz music?
Since I've got
Found
to
it.
go. Oh,
I know. I couldn't find it. All right, yes, everybody, type hashtag user error to enter into the laptop giveaway in Twitch chat. If you're on YouTube chat, you have to go over to Twitch. If you're not a US resident, you will not be able to enter. I'm sorry. YouTube does not support the functionality. You have to be here at 2:45 p.m. Eastern, which is in 32 minutes, in order to claim it. And lastly, one entry per person, so typing it more than once doesn't help you out. Wait, about the PC, do you have to pay for the tickets? No, not at all. Everybody gets a free entry. If you head on over to Twitch, you type !giveaway. It's one entry per person for free, and then the rest of the entries come by you watching the stream. So we do our best to make sure that there is no purchase necessary in any of, and by do our best, I mean it is necessity, and that's how we make it. There's no purchase necessary in order to enter these giveaways, because they are random drawings. They are not a lottery. They are not gambling. They are not what Mr. Beast did with his t-shirts. This is simply a thank you to the community, and so we always try to make sure that you do not have to spend any money for it at all. Y'all still have me banned on Twitch? You probably deserved it. You shouldn't have announced that, because now I'm going to be watching to ban you on YouTube. You know, you shouldn't have said that.
You know, you never see them.
Are we sure all of the fans are plugged in? Did you check that?
Nope.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I was mostly just kind of hoping.
Building my first PC for Monster Hunter Wild in 3D rendering for February. Should I go 4070 Ti Super, or should I wait for the 50 series? You're not gonna have to wait for the 50 series, because in February we should know more about it, and at that point you can make an informed decision. No idea. I know where the slicey slice.
You always yell at me when I do that.
Yeah. Alright, this looks good. Crackling Ice should be able to get his PC now. Once we put the 4070 Ti Super back in.
Yo!
Yo!
Were these for the graphics card here?
I think so. They may have come from a different PC as well, and I just like chucked them on there.
Well, there's no screws in the 3 slots here, so I'm gonna assume those are for that. Also, I did unplug this because it wasn't connected to anything.
Yeah.
Any reason we would have had Molex in here?
To test the power supply, maybe?
Okay.
Because remember the PC was not working, so.
Okay, so.
Possibly, yeah.
I'm just gonna put that
down there. All right, that works. Oh, here are the screws for the graphics card.
I just put them.
Oh, thank you.
That's the ones I was talking about.
All right. All right, here is the last giveaway PC that still needs to be configured. This should be the last one, and then we're good. Like, everything should be able to be shipped out now.
Okay. While you open that, I want to check on the 3D printer real quick.
Okay. Is that the computer that the big baby destroyed? Sure was. Sure was. All right, so the issue we have with this yellow PC is that, here. So initially we had a 2080 Ti in here, but it died, killed it. So we shifted it to be the Arc A770. But the problem is we got custom cables for the 2080 Ti.
Yeah, because we were using the really cool one.
We were using the really cool one, and look, they cable combed them for us.
Yeah.
So what we will not be able to do is take this out without cutting the wires. Yeah. And then there would be like a half of this just empty. So we have to figure that out. I need to go get the power supply box and find the cable that's just a 6-pin for us to plug in. So I will take care of that now.
I will unplug that cable and that power supply.
Yeah, have fun with that. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay. Not so bad so far, actually. There we go. ARC A770 mentioned. Jenna, I stand with you on the A770 train. Sweet case. This case is awesome. It's awesome in the sense that like it's really cool looking, right? And there's not a lot of yellow cases. We originally made this to be like a Cyberpunk 2077 themed PC build, which is why we went with it was like the modified limited run Founders Edition 2080 Supers. I forget what he said was originally in this. But it was the Cyberpunk Special Edition. But it didn't work. Please put an NVIDIA GPU in it? No. No, heart. No. You deliver from Europe to other countries. We're not in Europe, so no. But also, we don't, first of all, we don't sell PCs, if that's what you're asking. And second of all, it depends. Please put Battle Mage in it. No.
That's a joke.
Oh, he's coming back. This feller's back.
Oh wait. Oh, sorry. This is a double. Let me go see if I thought I grabbed a single because if I was holding it. Let me go see if there's a single. Although you can just use that instead of the custom cables.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Let's just do that.
Yeah, what do you
I thought we would still use the custom 8-pin. I don't know why.
Oh, you like
no,
this and only use one of them and like do that?
No, it makes absolutely no sense to do it that way.
No, I mean,
we can include this to the giveaway winner and they can figure it out themselves.
Plop it in there.
Yeah. Oh, this pizza's slamming.
Wow, have you not eaten any of it yet? No, it was like, it's really good.
I had my globule too late to eat it when I got here. What's up, Bonley Tomato?
Yeah, that's not quite as cool as what we originally had in there, but it's still pretty good.
It's mostly there.
Yeah, it's not.
All right, guys, there is 24 minutes left to enter into the giveaway for the laptop. Woo! How much would it cost to ship a PC to Europe? Like at least $1,000.
Where are the screws for the?
Should probably just get. Actually, no. Actually, when I was looking through the box, it had something like that. So
okay.
Go grab that.
Just go on Amazon Italian and find the best PC deals. Is that true? Just got back from a meeting. What is that yellow box? This is one of the giveaway PCs. It's already been won. We're just getting it ready to ship out to the winner. It's an ITX Arc A770 PC build. Are you actively posting on Floatplane? Yeah. Looks cool. Here's the... It's got a handle.
I'd like to build a $500 PC for my brother-in-law. He has an i5 6th gen and a 1070. I was thinking of aim for 5600X and like a used 3070. Anything else I should be looking for at around that price? No. No, honestly, I mean, with the 3070, you might be able to get... Thank you, Hefe. You might be able to get something like a, I don't know, 6700 XT that might be able to outcompete it, 6750, something like that. But you're close. You're close to what you should be looking at. A cyberpunk themed build would be perfect in there. Big Boy Brown. There's a reason the cyberpunk GPU is on the hot new set now.
Yeah.
So is that done?
It's done, innit?
Ready to go? All giveaway PCs have had their errors corrected. I fixed on Wednesday. I fixed yours and Michael's build because there was a few quirks with that. Those are ready to be packed up. I shipped out, I think, 5 PCs this week. And then there is 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 more ready to be packaged and shipped out. And then there's 3 more ready to be boxed and packaged. And then there's 1, 2, I think 3 more that have to have operating system installed. And then they'll be ready to go out. Hey guys, don't give away a bunch of computers. It's an administrative nightmare. I thought that was going to take longer. We have 19 minutes. 19 minutes left to enter into this laptop giveaway. Type hashtag user error on Twitch if you want to enter. US residents only. You have to be here at the time of drawing if you win to claim it. And then Brett even gave away the same PC twice. Yeah, because it's an administrative nightmare. Yeah, for the charity stream, one of the PCs we had listed, I thought we had an inventory, but it turns out I had already given it away the day that we built it. And so, because I was looking all over on Wednesday to find this computer. Went to my house, was here, searching everywhere, I couldn't find it. And so I was like, okay, did I accidentally give this away already? And I went to the live stream where we built it. And the giveaway for that day was the computer that we were building. And I was like, okay, so I don't even have this. So I just bought the guy pre-built that was slightly better than the PC that he was supposed to win. And then he got it delivered. OMG, it's the guy from YouTube Shorts. What's up, S. Jimmy? How you doing? Are you sending out tracking numbers too? If I remember to. I really try to. I really want you to know when you're getting your computers, but it's not always. I have had PCs delivered before I got to the shipment email before. That has happened. Because I will remind you, is an administrative nightmare. We just ordered an LG refrigerator. Convinced my parents to go for LG instead of Hisense or Hitachi because I behind they got some high quality products. I've heard terrible things about LG's appliances. But that could just be because people had bad appliances that died. Glaucoma, yours is, you should.
Sorry, I just wanted to make it sound like Brett said something dirty.
Did you read his message?
No.
That was like the most anxiety-inducing thing you could have done. My PC has no RAM, no power supply, no case, no motherboard, no PC, no cables, and is made of air. Walter the goofball, are you goofing? I still won, right? Yeah, you still won. Okay, Glaucoma. So the deal with your PC is that I wanted you to hit it. I thought it'd be funny if we did
Oh,
this
okay.
second time.
Here,
Yeah.
you wanna
So
try it again?
Glaucoma, your PC is gonna and I hope that and so and then you
Sorry, what he was trying to say was that and you better and you know
you asshole. I'm hoping to have all the PCs out by Wednesday. That's my hope right now. That does not include the people who won after the charity stream. So like whoever wins this laptop today, you'll get it when you get it. We are very, very far behind. There are so many computers.
I can dig that.
Elemental exposure, which one did you win again?
Don't give up, Key.
Has anyone not claimed one? No, they're all claimed. Everybody who's supposed to get it is getting it. Royo, thank you for the 100 bits, saying good stuff. Thank you.
I understand it now.
$12700K 4070 Super in a white case. If that's the H9 Flow one, then it's ready to be boxed up. We're getting close. 14 minutes left to enter into this laptop giveaway. Type hashtag user error. How many platforms are you streaming? 2.5. My beautiful waifu PC just showed up today. I have to set it up still. Congrats, Cthulhu's Wrath.
Woo.
I said that weird.
Cthulhu.
And then also the guy who I had already given away his PC is supposed to arrive today as well. I didn't pay for fast shipping or anything. Newegg just delivered it within 2 days. Wait, is that how we enter? Cheese Cannabis, you have to enter on Twitch by typing hashtag user error. It's US residents only, but you can only enter on Twitch because YouTube does not support it. AMS, that is correct. My brother keeps asking me when the one I won will come in, and I keep telling him, dude, they gave away a ton of computers. Gonorrhea Leggies, which one's yours? Bergbeezer's Tricks PC came in yesterday. Ooh. It's still making space for it. It's giant. It's a massive case. Frostpunk. Your Frostpunk PC is ready to be boxed up.
Like Mike Tyson, you know what I'm saying?
Call me Jake Paul.
Do we get banned if we entered into the giveaway now? If it's only US and I'm from ZA? If so, I'm so sorry. No, I will just mock you. I will be perturbed and say slightly negative things. Has my PC been sent out? No, yours is ready to be packaged.
Meow.
Yours is in the boxed up stage, now it needs to be packaged. Ever so slightly negative things. I will complain mildly. Excuse me. And if you guys watch our stream on the regular and you see the upstairs room up here, you will know that the PCs have been taking up a ton of space. I'm gonna be so happy once they're gone. I'm ready for my PC to get here already. You didn't even win. What are you talking about? I don't even know who you are. Why are you bald, UFD Tech? Toasty. Type ! bald and you can find out the details. Damon, thank you so much for the kind words. Appreciate you. Yeah, it was a little bit unruly. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. Kyler is still filling mine with disturbing green M&M photos.
The weather outside is
now we are.
But the fire is
3D print some green M&Ms to put in his PC.
Since I've got to go.
Once Michael gets us some green filament, it's game over.
Well, I'm shipping that out before that happens.
No!
I want to get that out this week. You look like Bald Creek. What's that? What's that? What's Creek? Need your opinion. I own a MSI GT 780 DXR back in 2015 at a pawn shop for $400. I've been wanting to upgrade, but wonder, do you think my gaming laptop is relevant by today's standards, or is it outdated in your opinion? I don't even know what that is, so probably. Never heard of that. Don't know what that is. It's Creek Craft. Am I saying naughty words?
Creek Craft?
I don't think we should keep saying it if we don't know what it is.
I'm gonna look it up.
Company Wi-Fi, right?
Mm-hmm.
You mean I'm just a generic white guy?
This guy looks like he's wearing a wig.
All right.
I'm like 90% sure this guy's wearing a wig.
Mm. What case is that next to you? This is the Thermaltake Tower 600. So this is the monthly giveaway that we have going on right now. If you type !giveaway, you can find out more details about this PC that we're giving away. How much do you speculate the 5090 will cost? Toasty, my guess is $15.99. Creek Craft does wear a wig.
Okay. Okay.
Should I start wearing a wig? Be the way to get like a nice hairstyle without trying.
I think wearing a wig is more trouble than you think it is.
For sure. I didn't think it was going to be easy. I was just thinking days that I have to film a lot of stuff, just ready to go. Wigs are not cheap. Neither are computers. Colin's yelling. Colin says no. Colin doesn't want me to wear a wig. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to offend you. Please forgive me. Is the PC a 3D printer in PC 2-in-1? That's funny.
What?
That's funny. This does kind of look like a 3D printer case, right? People do say that.
Don't call him funny.
No, I said the statement was funny. I don't know anything about his humor level.
No. It's too easy. It's low-hanging fruit. All right?
That means it's good.
I'm sensitive
Readily
about
available
the towers,
and
all right?
nice. Low-hanging fruit's the type of fruit a human wants.
Don't frick with my towers, all right?
You're getting them all tilted, you know what I'm saying?
I like my cheese drippy.
Mm-hmm. Hello from South Africa. What's up, Will? You're a cutie pie. This is a computer. Is it exclamation point giveaway to enter? That's how you find the entry details on the Thermaltake Tower 600 PC. To enter into the laptop giveaway, you type hashtag user error. We've got 7 minutes before we draw the winner for this. I'm supposed to have my laptop up here. I forgot about that. I'm gonna go grab that.
Grab that all on the floor. Grab that. Give me some more. Grab that. Whoa, whoa.
I like my cheese drippy. I like my cheese. I like my cheese. I like my cheese drippy. Drippy, bro. I like my cheese drippy, bro. I like my cheese drippy, bro.
How do you like your cheese?
I like my cheese drippy.
What's that mean?
I like my cheese drippy, bro.
What kind of, how?
I like my cheese drippy.
How do you like your cheese?
I like my cheese.
Gosh, why would you say that?
Yeah, and I like it with a.
Brother, there could be children here.
Yeah. No, I mean, no.
Okay, moving on. Whew. Bought a B650E Steel Legend to go with my new 9800 X3D. It was a good choice. It's a good choice. I'm not gonna knock it. I don't like the looks of those, but it's a good choice. My Fractal North case fans don't reach the bottom of the case where the Corsair controller is. Are fan extensions safe to use? As long as you buy quality ones, yeah, they shouldn't be a problem. Do not, and this is a mistake Kyler has made, do not use a step-down regulator as an extension, because those will melt. That does become a problem. All right, we've got 5 minutes left before we draw the winner for this Gigabyte G5 laptop right here. Type exclamation point prize to learn more details about the laptop. Type hashtag user error into Twitch chat if you want to enter. And we will be drawing the winner in 5 minutes. US residents only. If you enter and you are not a US resident and you are drawn, we will re-roll and we will just say, how dare you? We will complain, we will whinge. Might even do a little whining.
You're not that guy.
Are you going to give away the Thermaltake PC or just the laptop? Today, just the laptop, but you can still enter to win the Thermaltake PC during the rest of the stream. Are you excited for the upcoming new gen AMD and NVIDIA GPUs? Yes. Yeah, I'm looking to replace my graphics card.
What do you mean by that?
Excited. Want it.
Are you sure about that?
NVIDIA GTX 1660 super good. No, that is not a good card. It is a low-end card from half a decade ago. Does it still run games? For sure. Will it still be competent? Yes. Is it good? I just waterbricked my 4070? Is that that phrase you taught me about, being bricked up?
No, I think this is when you take like a concentrated stream of water and you shoot it into your gums.
So it did that to his graphics card? Or his teeth are graphics card?
Inconclusive.
Okay. I don't understand how this works.
Makes you embarrassed.
Brother, how am I supposed to feel about my GTX 1060? Worse. Worse than a 1660 Super, for sure. You should be feeling like maybe it's time to upgrade if you can. A 1060 is aging, man. 7 years old. Like that was when NVIDIA used to drop driver support. Was at that 7-year mark. They still haven't dropped driver support for the 900 series, which is, I think, frankly, remarkable. That's been a decade. Like, we've been in a longevity crisis right now. A 1060, whew, tough. Best value NVIDIA card, a 3080 10 gig. RX 484 gigs still kicking around? Oh. Waiting for some Wootware specials, looking at a 7800 XT. Don't they have their like November sales month going on right now? I think this is like the time to buy. Caucasian Heat. Thank you for the Prime sub. Wait, 3080 only had 10 gigs of VRAM? There was two different versions. There was a 10 gig and a 12 gig. The 10 gig is at a good price. Do you think an NZXT pre-built with a 6950 XT with 32 gigs of DDR4 for $700 USD good value? I mean, that card, it depends on what the CPU is, because that card goes for like $450, $500. So $200 for like the rest of it, unless it's like you're getting like a Ryzen 3 1200, should be pretty good. 2 minutes left to enter into the giveaway. 2 minutes left. Went from a 1060 to a 7800 XT. Can confirm it's night and day difference. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's like when you start driving and you don't realize that you left the emergency brake on. You're like, why is my car so sluggish? And then you turn it off and then you realize, oh, this is how my car is supposed to be responding.
Or you have a really old car and like the light's broken for it. So it's not telling you that the emergency brake's on. You drive it like that for like months, right? You're ruining it. You're destroying the emergency brake. It just doesn't work anymore. It's horribly unsafe. Car's not going to pass inspection. But something gives when you
Mr. Crimson, thank
unpunch
you for the
that.
$2 super chat. That does not help you enter the giveaway or win it.
I like my cheese drippy.
GTX 950 was good a long time ago? No, it was always low end. What are you talking about? 950 was always a low end card. All right, 1 minute left. Get your last entries in. Hashtag user error, US residents only. You will have to respond by claiming in Twitch chat if you are announced as the winner. If you are not announced as the winner and you try to claim it, you will be permanently banned forever. That is not a joke. That is what will happen. Quinman, thank you for the Prime sub.
Benefits everybody.
All right, the giveaway is now closed. You are not able to enter anymore. It is 2:45 Eastern. Sorry.
You just subbed? I love you too.
All right. We have Mindred. Thank you for the tier 1 for 2 months. Appreciate you. Adam, I did no such thing. What are you talking about? Mr. Crimson, thank you for the $2 super chat.
Oh, coming in hot with the no.
Are we ready to announce the winner? Guys, remember, they have to be a U.S. resident. This is their second chat ever. Kotas! Sorry, you did it, and I was going for the first one.
I was gonna keep doing
My
it.
bad.
Until you...
I didn't realize that was the joke.
Kotas!
So they have to type that command in chat in order to be considered the winner. They also have to be a U.S. resident. I don't know if they're here. I just did their @ They did not appear in chat, so we'll have to see. We have a super chat or hype train going on right now. They've been following for 20 minutes in that they did 2 messages, ! Giveaway and hashtag user error. That was it. All right, we're gonna give it 2 minutes. If they do not type the command by 2:48, we will have to redraw. Are you serious? I'm serious. This is a random giveaway. We don't. Zebo, thank you for the 5 gifted for a total of 2010 total gifted subs.
What is wrong with that guy?
You just subbed? I love you too.
Coney?
Did you say Coney?
Yeah, Coney 2012.
A lot. What's wrong with him?
You just subbed? I love you too.
Ice Killer, thank you for the gifted sub.
You just subbed? I love
Kotas,
too.
you have 1 minute left to respond. Glaucoma, thank you for the 1 gifted sub. Kotas, you have to type ! Claim in chat for it to win.
Subbed?
If you don't, I will have to re-roll. And I hate doing that. We've had to do that recently, and then they popped up like 2 minutes later. It sucked.
I love you too.
It sucked.
You just subbed? I love you too.
All right, I'm gonna count it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, Kotas. We're gonna re-roll. Thank you, Bergbeezer. That was perfectly timed on that fart.
All right. Wow.
All right. Another person with only 2 messages and has been following for 36 minutes.
Oh, now we're gonna. Okay. Yeah.
The second drawn winner, Light Raider 6. Light Raider 6. You have to type hash or exclamation point claim in Twitch chat. Light Raider 6 did it. Came in with the exclamation point claim. Well done. All right, Light Raider, I'm going to send you a Twitch DM. You need to respond to that. All right, we need to confirm that Light Raider 6 is a U.S. resident. Light Raider 6, you have a Twitch DM from me. Please respond. It's called a whisper. It's like a little chat message that you should be able to see. Aaron Itmar says, OMG, that's me. Congrats, Aaron. We have to ban all of you now because you're using an ult. Is it working? You did claim it, Light Raider 6. I need you to respond to my Twitch message. I have not received a response from your Twitch message. Wait, it was a prank. I know. Aaron, it's fun. Although my mods might not have known that it was a joke. How often do you do Twitch streaming? Perpetually. All of the time. I did. It's not showing up. You're right. It's not showing up. I ain't got your message, brother. I'm sending you another one. All right, I sent you another message that has instructions for what you should do now. I'm trying to figure it out, J-Ron. Where are you in South Africa? Nowhere. I don't live in South Africa anymore. I haven't lived there in 5 years. Very sad. Sucks. But when I did live there, I was living in Pretoria. Also lived in Centurion for a hot second. I have a huge big question. Do you like Hot Pockets? They're all right. They're not my favorite pizza.
If they were more affordable, like if you didn't get such a small pack of them for,
yeah,
it's too much money.
All right, Light Raider 6, I sent you another message for what to do now. Oh, okay. I've got your... There we go. All right, we're good. All right,
right.
congrats to Light Raider. Everything seems to have worked out. GG to Light Raider. GG. Congrats to Light Raider. GG Light Raider. How much did the build cost? Not that much, because we had parts provided. All right, Light Raider, I've responded to your email. Congrats, GG, well done. This is your laptop now, not mine. Specs of the laptop, I don't remember them. They're in the video if you type !prize. Coming up on UFD Tech, 2 men in a tub watching boxing. That's not happening on this channel. That's happening on Camera 2. Woo! That is not happening on UFD Tech. You guys have to go to Kyler's channel for all of that to happen. That is unsanctioned by his boss.
Things gonna get weird tonight, fellas.
Yeah, whatever you guys do over there does not affect me unless you start saying stuff that doesn't belong anywhere in society.
Mm-hmm. Come check me on camera too. Bye.
Twitch.tv/KAYSWIZZLES.
Is there gonna be a bits redeem for drinking? I think we're just gonna be having some fun.
So I shouldn't pull their stream up and restream it. I'm okay with you watching it, but K-Swizzles is a different person than Kyler.
We're the Queen Sox. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh buddy. K-Swizzles is not Kyler. That was one of the first things that I learned about him. Especially because he hid K-Swizzles from me. Fun fact, when Kyler applied to work here, he told me he didn't have any social media.
Mm-hmm.
And then I discovered K-Swizzles through my sleuthing. And I just texted him saying, so, K-Swizzles, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then he was worried he wasn't going to get the job.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, why would you hide this from me? This means that you're perfect for the job. What are you doing? And now look at us. Giving away computers, and he's gonna stream himself in a tub with another man.
My coworker.
That probably should have happened a long time ago if you were still streaming on K-Swizzles.
Probably.
Like if you didn't get this job, I could see you have done that already.
I would have done it already.
Yeah. Why do you seem so annoyed or irritated? Do I? I'm a little perturbed, I guess.
You get a little bothered.
Am I bothered right now?
No.
Oh.
No.
I do get a little bothered. That does happen. Just two dudes in some warm water. I thought it was a dude who's named Luke. Lukewarm.
Don't mind me, I'm just playing with my camera settings.
Are you Shrekking yourself?
I did for a second. For Shrekend, if you will.
How did it finish the build already? We finished a while ago. We finished the builds like an hour ago, actually. It's been nice. We've completed some extracurricular tasks as well.
Whoa.
Got some extra credit for our teacher, if you know what I'm saying. And now we're gonna close out the stream on YouTube. Once Kyler figures out what shade he wants to be.
It's this one.
What i9 do you have? At work, I had, and I'm done. And I'm done with the 13900K. At home, I have the 14900K.
All right.
All right, YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to continue this journey with us, if you want to earn more points to enter into the Tower 600 giveaway, you can come join us on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/UFDtech. We'd love to have you there. We stream literally nonstop. Oh, actually, you know what? Now's a great time to just show off the trophy, the Twitch trophy. I will be right back. Yeah, this is a great time.
Okay, nobody leave yet. 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 It's gonna be sentimental. It's gonna be so sentimental. Hold on. Hey!
I'm coming.
Stay! You stay right there! You stay! Don't worry, I got him for you.
All right, thank you. So we got this award this week from Twitch. A lot of people say this is ugly. They're not wrong. Additionally, a lot of people say, why did Twitch give purple hearts to their streamers? Again, weird decision. But what this represents is something beautiful, which is the journey that we've been on with our Twitch streams. This is for hitting 5 million watch hours on Twitch. So this is because everybody watches our streams, participates, wants to be part of the giveaways, wants to enjoy the shenanigans, been part of the cannonballs, been part of our trips to Micro Center, LTX, and technically the lead ups to Hot Tub Stream 2024.
Yeah.
We could not have gotten this without you. Honestly, this is worth, like, this is the same caliber as the gold play button from Twitch. To hit 5 million watch hours is ridiculous. That's so much time that people have to watch. Is it heavy? It's like 3 kilos or like 6.5 pounds. It is, or 7 pounds, I think. It's a hefty, I could kill somebody with it.
Camera's off.
Camera's off. It's not, it just came out. So, thank you all for this. YouTube, I know that you really didn't do much, but if you come join us on Twitch, maybe we could finally get the marble one, which is 50 million.
Whoa.
We don't even have that on YouTube. We're at 23.5 million watch hours on YouTube for the lifetime of the channel. All right. Goodbye, YouTube.
Bye, everybody.
Travel with me still, getting kills, all this pop appeal. Got these pop stars try popping in, and they getting pop for real. I ain't tryna build, I was tryna lead a mill, getting to it. Before I hopped up off the block, I was still going through it. Friends doing pills, and came faster than it should've. I was Buddy Hill, shooting at a pace soon as I pull up, dropping buckets. Hey, yeah, like it's nothing. In the kitchen chopping onions. Yeah. Tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming, cause I'm dropping buckets. Hey, yeah, like it's nothing.